Hello, everybody, and welcome to the exciting season finale for Realms of Refuge, titled Family. When we last left our adventurers, they had managed to get their way into the Klipoth's mountain fortress tower thing, had battled their way, defeated their evil halves, or something akin to that. They're not entirely sure about all of this wibbly-wobbly dimension shit yet, I don't think, before they confronted Thamiel himself, and Tiff forgave him for all of the horrendous stuff he did, and in a fit of rage, he ignored his first phase and went right to the second one. And all he managed to do with his big get the melee away from me was stun some birds. Because
he did really screw up Rain.
Because, well, that was a different attack. But because somebody thinks that the way that they can help in combat is just create birds.
Hey, annoy the enemy and they'll fuck off.
Anyway, are we all ready to go back to this battle?
Let's do it.
Yay!
So the monsters charge in from the outskirts. They
For blood and fucking
start rappelling in on
blood!
ropes wearing Splinter Cell gear.
It is Snake's turn.
Oh, right, we're jumping right in. Rope.
Yep.
Snake, move back in. Not again, Snake, no!
Yeah, is Susano happy to see Snake charging a weird head monster with wings made of masks?
Nope, but because Snake's thing, bond is, the ranger who I travel with is my beloved companion for whom I would gladly give my life. he's, going up and fighting. Snippety snappity, that's a 24, that wasn't an advantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
There's the bite and the poison if he's not immune.
He is not immune.
Ooh! Snake can have a use. But it is a plus 10 Constitution.
Rain. Oh yeah, I forgot
Hi.
the con save.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he has a plus 10 to Constitution, though. Almost. Half damage.
Rain,
12
it's your
plus
time
7.
to go and kick the bad guy in the dick.
Well, let's see. I'm going to move. Let's see. I'm gonna move close. Take my 5-foot step to get a little bit closer, and then I'm just gonna do what I have been doing, and I'm gonna punch him in the face 3 times with advantage.
Because you're very angry.
I am super angry. It's a superpower.
He's a...
Does a 28 hit?
Yes. If a 24 hits, a 28 hits.
I'm sorry, I just don't get to do that to DMs very often. DMs get to do it to us, but not the other way
Hello.
around.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, on second thought, no, that does not hit.
Alright, so 13 plus, hold on, yes.
Holy shit, Gary, you're terrifying.
Snake got a hit in for 19.
Alright, and then I'm also adding the barb damage in there, so plus another 8, that's 21. 21? Let's do it again.
If Snake had multi-attack, Apparently, he'd be on par with Rain.
That's a crit.
There goes the Rain criticals. She's
Yep,
raining
there
criticals
goes.
again.
She's raining criticals.
Okay, so let's just roll that damage. Okay, there's that. Plus the extra hit die I get from brutal critical, which I do not have on the character sheet, so I just have to roll it by hand. Which is an extra 1d6. Which is okay, so that's 28, 33, and then let's do it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, only
There's the
okay.
doubles.
I haven't. No, I was gonna say that's the only first double I've ever and then that's 19 plus 3, so 22.
So what's that all together?
Let's see, 22, and then the 33 plus the 3, which is 36. 22, 36. That's 58, and then the
79.
okay,
Hey, Gunner.
yeah.
Does this feel vindicating for a certain other small person who had a harder time hitting?
Yes. Yes. I didn't think about that, but now that you've mentioned it, yes.
The curse is broken.
79 damage.
That's my turn.
That's all.
You can turn on the music now.
No. Don't worry. Because
I'm-
hold on.
death
I need to
music.
see who's going first.
Me?
Oh. No, I meant who goes first. Because I don't want to skip anybody's turn before he does something very bad.
Well, I was gonna say, got people's.
Go, Susano.
Susano.
Oh, boy!
Just hit him like 40 times and
Alright,
crit.
I'm gonna summon. No. Kidding. I don't have any more of those. Yeah. I, for the first time in Susano's entire career, will say those magical words that are inscribed upon my bow to activate Oath Bow. There we go. I gotta pull it up because I can't remember what all it does. And then I'm gonna reach into that special little quiver I have full of those special little arrows. So I also need to pull those up.
Sounds like this is going to be a very special turn.
Well, if I hit. we gotta understand.
Well, hold
I have
on.
to hit first.
Susano hits with bows. You just don't use bows, remember?
Yeah, because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna run into melee.
So swift death to you who have wronged me. It's more like swift punishment to you who have wronged me and my friends.
Swift
Okay.
punishment.
So I have advantage and extreme long range against them, including shooting around cover. So that's cool.
Basically, you've just hit your Soldier 76 alt.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got you in my sights.
Did I use Hunter's Mark yet? Because that's going to be the thing I do before. I
No,
do
because all you did was summon birds.
Shut up. All right, then cool. That'll be the first thing is Hunter's Mark. I want that extra 1d6 damage, okay?
You ever just like take a step back and realize that our rangers summon flocks
You
of birds to
missed.
attack an ultimate evil?
Hey, Tiff, do you have anything to make me hit?
What did you roll naturally?
11.
An 11? Let me check my DMs with James. 'Cause I saved them in there.
Please.
James, there's 1d10
I
cantrip.
literally haven't landed a hit with Susanna.
No, I don't. I've only got a 2, 7, and 6.
I hate my
You
life.
know what? I'll let it happen for rule of cool. Just describe to me, though. I want it to be nice and dramatic. Give us the scene of it, and I will let you have it.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to say that he actually says the phrase in Primordial.
Rock, 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 rock.
Pretty much.
Hey, I get that. I can hear that. I can read that.
So he says it in Terran, yes, because that's the language he heard all the time in the underground.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be like, Let's see. Who has this guy hurt the most that Susano knows of? Because it's time to start listing off people every shot.
Everybody.
Well, if Rain doesn't kill him next turn,
Somehow I feel we're not going to get that opportunity.
yeah, he's gonna be like, I guess the first one will be like, "This is for my friends," and you see the arrow charging up as two twin dragons fire out.
No, no, go, no.
Yay, Hanzo.
Umiwash and Ryu.
Ryuga
Exactly.
waga teki wa kudao.
I don't know what you said.
We're just cheesing on fucking that boy from Overwatch.
Snake curls up into a circle, and I shoot the arrow right in the middle. It's a trick we did a long time ago. We've practiced this.
Wagaru.
God, I have to roll all this. Okay. So there's, oops. Well, there's the damage for the first little tiny bit. Because yeah, every time he attacks, he's gonna list off a different person that this guy has hurt.
And he said, my friends or my family?
Friends first.
Mhm.
Family's the final the final blow if he gets another hit in. That.
And are you using the
Yeah, the arrows are slaying.
aberrant slaying arrows?
So that's another 6d10. He needs to make a DC 17 Constitution throw, which he'll probably make. Oh wait,
Ha!
Epic.
Didn't even need me.
I was about to say, oh wait, and then I was like,
It's very fitting.
and
Hmm.
then Hunter's Mark. Oh, he actually rolled decently. Oof,
Damn, you did rain levels of damage.
But wait, there's more.
What?
He can do this again.
No, I don't have extra attack. I have something else to do the extra attack. And he misses.
So
Very excited there for
what we see is you pull it back and it shoots, and we get the slow-mo of the arrow flying, and you see his mask right in the center of this head as he turns towards you, and it slams right in between one of the eyes as he lets out this blood-curdling howl of pain.
He's like, this pitiful little human. Ow! He actually hit me.
Ah, my eye! I need that for seeing!
That's one arrow down.
And we see it like just the arrow itself like burns into his flesh as just like smoke and darkness seethes out of the wound, black and red.
Oh, I did roll that. Never mind, ignore that.
Neat.
And he's like, curse you and your blessings. Tiff, your turn.
I'm going to hold my action until right before he takes his turn.
Elthana.
Didn't you have a spell that was already up doing continuous damage?
She had Lich Bolt on
Yep,
the Witch
Yeah.
Bolt.
Lich
No.
Bolt.
Yeah, but I broke my concentration
Oh,
That's
from
okay.
that push thing he did or whatever.
Oh,
No, he
yeah.
didn't push you.
No, he only
He
pushed
didn't-
the people
Oh no,
in
he didn't.
melee.
Yeah.
Snake and Jamesh were the
And
only two
Sullivan.
that
And-
pushed.
And
Oh,
the
yeah,
fucking
sorry.
birds.
It doesn't do as good enough damage as what I'm going to do now. So
Okay.
Elthana is concentrating on the spell. She's like, actually, I can do one better.
It's just a nice like long term.
Moonbeam. Yes.
Oh no! We hear all the slimes, the gangster slimes.
Yeah, the
in
gangster
distance.
slide's like, oh, it's too spicy.
Oh, it's too spicy.
Oh, he just
Oh,
makes
man.
it.
What does he still? Yeah, half damage. Okay.
Yeah, but still, this giant
Does he-
fucking moonbeam emerges from the aether and just strikes upon him.
Is he a shapeshifter? A shape changer? Because he gets disadvantage if so.
Actually, yeah, that counts.
Oh, he's a shape changer?
I mean, yeah, he went from his normal form to this fucking flying head with wings.
I was going to say that probably counts.
Yeah.
Oh!
Still.
does he take extra damage from radiant damage?
He does not, because he technically counts as a celestial aberration.
Oh fuck!
Because he was originally a celestial until they said, "Mom come or Dad come pick me up, Mom hit me," and became part and would count as aberrations.
Once I
on
was a
top of it.
celestial, now I'm an aberration.
Moloch.
Hey.
Can you hear me? Actually, I'm
Yep.
gonna
Yes.
do this. All right. So is how's everyone on charisma? Like saves and whatnot.
Nothing.
I'm great on
No,
charisma
no,
saves.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
no
you
good on
dare.
charisma.
Specifically, I'm asking. I want to say Okay. Doc and Tiff.
Yeah, don't do
Actually,
it.
hold up. This might be a moot point. Hold up.
Why are you asking?
Oh, he has a ability, but I don't think.
I
I
know
think
what
you
he's
can,
gonna do.
I
And
think
if
you
he's
can
doing what I
pick.
think he's gonna do, I would jump off the fucking cliff.
Well, I think he can pick who he targets with it. I'm pretty sure.
No, I can't. Actually, never mind. I'm an idiot.
There you go.
There we go.
Ba, 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 ba.
Let me just
Is it 10 feet or?
10 feet.
Well, that's Althana.
No, it's not. She's 15.
Whoops.
Oh,
Just move like here.
But then,
I got decent charisma save.
But then he'll.
I moved there.
No, everything's within 50 or outside 10.
No, I think that means no. Never mind. He won't hit. I thought he'd hit rain.
I hit the bird.
Fuck that bird.
Let me pull up a flock of ravens real quick.
I don't think they get a good charisma save.
That's still not 20, okay?
I hate these birds. They don't get
Hey,
it.
it's a save of 14, I think.
Hold on. /RD20 minus.
No, hey Doc, you don't have to make the save. You don't have to make the save. It's good.
He moved out of the way.
They don't get
I
it.
moved up.
They take it. They are frightened.
Bird is frightened of me,
The
as they
birds-
should be.
The birds will turn and flee. I will take care of that.
I've now got wings and my eyes are black.
Oh my god, I
Ooh.
hate when they put the stupid crap right where you need to turn the token.
Look at Edge Boy.
And I now do extra damage.
Yay.
Oh, 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 oh.
Right?
He transforms into the exact same copy as the father. Wait a minute.
Hmm.
He's the real father.
Shemesh.
We've been fighting a clone.
Thamiel's not the father.
No, I was. Oh wait, that's right. This is Thamiel. He turned into a copy of Thamiel. That's.
Thamiel and Thamiel violence is the worst.
Yeah, and I've got a mask on too.
That
Dude.
makes you cooler. Oh no! Wait, they're
Yeah.
wearing. You really are. You're wearing a mask.
Yeah.
They're wearing a mask.
Walk
He's
up to him and just rip off one of the masks and put that on your face over your mask.
So
And that's my turn. So
I would have
'Cause
to
it's-
have a
it
grapple
takes-
check for that.
what?
If you wanted to steal one of the masks off his wings.
Oh.
It took my action to do this, so I don't think I
Alright.
could.
Yeah.
that brings it to me.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, Jamesh, he's gonna swing his flame tongue and throw some firebolt around,
That will sadly miss, but that will hit.
and then the firebolt.
And that will hit.
Yay!
It's
So
pitiful
full
all
fire.
over again.
All right. So
Damn.
9 and 14.
30 damage.
Celadol is going to.
Charge!
Well, yeah, he's got to get back into melee because someone knocked him back.
9, 7, 21.
When did the raven?
He's
go?
going to forego one of his points for defender to get a higher armor class. So he's going to get a 23 armor class, and he'll miss. Oh well, but he does get a second attack. Because fighters.
Yeah.
I need to find.
That will
All
hit
right. Alrighty.
for 14 slashing damage. Dak. Foxes, is your turn.
Oh shoot. Rain.
Yeah.
You look like shit, right?
Let's see here. Last I remember, oh, a little more than So, help.
Oh,
I'll
it was
just
supposed to
put
be
a
the.
little band-aid on the back of your head.
Okay.
Let me make sure I'm rolling this right.
So, literally, if she were a battery, she'd be on the 5% warning.
You heal for 19.
Oh, thank God. That makes.
It's max roll, isn't it?
Oh, that's
my
right.
healer.
Yours.
Not
Well, it's
magic.
one more than it was. Oh,
So
it's
20.
not magic. Oh,
Oh.
unless the aura is all healing.
It doesn't specify.
All right. It is now his turn. What were you
Wait.
going to do, Tiff?
It is. Yes. Okay. Tiff is going to. Tiff is going to walk up with. Hold on. She's going to walk up with Resilient Sphere. Let's see. And I can do that onto myself, right?
Yes.
Yep.
She's going to cast Resilient Sphere onto herself. And let's see here. Hold on. Yeah. Actually, the proper action economy would be to walk up, then do Resilient Sphere. So Tiff's going to first walk up, then cast Resilient Sphere. And she's going to go, it must really burn you up inside. All of that hatred. Why do you hold on to it? Like, as all of my friends are just like wailing on him, I'm just in a bubble.
Yeah,
Just-
and he's like
just like-
sweeping at people. He's catching sword blows and magic on the backs of his wings.
Yeah.
You know, one
Chunk.
wrong swat and he could send you rolling off the edge.
No, that's fine. I'll just dispel it. I'll be like a fucking I'm a fucking what were those? I'll be a monkey ball. That's me.
No, it's.
He's
I
just
don't-
like, I shall bear every hope, every dream, every prayer. The future of these stars shall be shaped by my hands.
Yeah,
Cool story, bro.
cool. No. Um like yeah, I think Tiff would just be listening right now.
That's all he really has to say before he
Eh.
would cast his spell.
What's he doing?
He raises up one of his hand wings. Hold on, I'm looking it up real quick. And he says, I will extinguish the spark of your miserable lives. The light split the world, but by his grace, darkness reigns over all. And he's going to center it on Gary.
Oh,
Can I link this to people? Can I link it to people?
What are you trying to- You all lose the blessing.
Can everybody
Ah.
see that?
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh, thank God, it's just fire.
So
well, I'm
everybody
resistant
needs
to
to
fire
make
anyways.
a 10D or a deck saving throw.
Nope.
Does that
You're
include
fine.
me?
Let's
I'd say-
no, because he centered it
I'm
on Moloch, and it's a 20-foot radius.
All right.
It
Luckily,
hits all of us in this range. Every single one of us. Not Cella. Oh wait, no, it does hit Cella.
Oh,
Not
the-
Jamesh though.
oh dear.
I mean, I was gonna say I'm not sure it matters anyway because I'm resistant to fire. So
It's still a lot of damage.
yeah.
okay. So is it? Sorry. Go ahead.
It's a deck saving throw. Oh, Saladol. So I need one from Susano, Snake, Althana.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Do we have advantage on saving throws? Does someone have that aura up?
No.
I
think
do
any-
just because I am I am
Actually, I was
Barb.
going to say,
Okay,
Okay.
so Elthana's fine.
You bring the potato salad to the church function. You are Barb.
Barbarian. There you go.
Barbarian.
The Barbara the Barbarian.
Whew,
Man.
I'm
fuck
lucky
Barb.
Snake gets advantage because beast
Yeah,
defense.
so Celadol
So-
didn't make it, Moloch didn't make it, and Foxes didn't make it. And take 50 fire damage.
Hey, I take 25 fire damage. Got it.
Celadol is now at.
I'm on
half-
7.
Is now down to half HP.
Did you say you're
I
at
wish I were
7,
at half
Moloch?
HP.
I maintain concentration. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Celadol just took half his HP in one hit. That hurt.
Same with Snake.
Honestly, there was no point in rolling because the damage was too high for me to save. But you know,
So yeah, you just see like from his hand this swirling cloud gathers up in the air and then slams down into the ground in gouts of flame on top of the now Dark Angel Moloch. Spraying out, it licks and moves around your resilient spheres. You see it basically engulf almost the entire party.
I'm just fucking standing there without flinching.
The one thing that confuses me about the wording is the cloud moves 10 feet directly away from you in a direction that you choose. Like, how is there any direction but directly away from you that
It can't like turn. It can't go like
Oh, it
it
can
has
angle.
to go
Okay.
that way.
Yeah, oh, okay.
It's gotta go this way?
Well, yeah, it's got to go one direction. It has to go a certain band. It has to
It
go
can
one
curve.
direction. It can't go like here and then turn.
Oh,
It
okay.
can go,
It just gotta
"Woo,"
go
it can
away.
do this.
And it is going to move like if it started here, it's going to move this way.
This way?
The way that I'm going.
This way?
No,
No, I'm the lilac arrow.
I know.
Which way? This way?
Yes.
That's what I was saying at first, but you said no. You know what?
I'm confused.
I'm not- No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Just go to the next turn.
Well, no, that's where we're going to cut away.
Oh, okay.
As he's just doing his evil villain cackle.
By the way, the battery's on 1%.
Oh, Jesus!
The rain battery.
Yeah, Rain, how much HP do you have now?
5.
You're gonna want to get out of that fire.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
There's the cube that is essentially the fire.
So we're gonna cut away to zoom out a bit. And yes, I know this is supposed to be like the different trenches and how they've been, but it's got the fog. I liked it because it had the fog and what looks like a trench network.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, outside,
Is that a dragon?
where? No, that's like a gnarled plant.
Oh, I zoomed out really far, so it looked like a.
Put yourselves around. Well, fuck. I need my select and move thing. Rawson's here. You guys are all around here. And this is actually the front line in the third trench.
Is this the way the enemy will be coming from?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm back here.
But
Hey, who's running down in the corner?
No one.
oh hi Calcera. You're not in
Get
here.
back here.
Get back here.
Get back here.
The bad guys are chasing him going, you get back here. But,
Hey, hey, you!
What the hell am I doing here?
If you're not careful, I will drop Bob into this battlefield.
So
It's about time you all die.
he's
So
like,
it turns
"Oh,
out I'm with the Clipoth.
why would I not be surprised?
No, right?
But the battle has not been going well for all of you. This was never a battle that you could win. It was meant to be a holding action. But this has basically been the Battle of Passchendaele when the Americans showed up.
Oh no.
except less shotguns and more just scary evil creatures. But in what has been like a couple of hours, you have lost the first line and the second line. Siege weapons have been completely overrun. Basically, they're already organizing how to get the wounded out, because at this point you're on the verge of breaking. But Rawson charged here all the way from the commander tent and is leading at the front line. How has everybody been faring and fighting in this battle so far? Let's start with Pitiful.
Drunkenly. that's how
Why am
Pitiful
I not
fights.
surprised?
Drunkenly. I don't know. I imagine there's maybe a couple of cuts on his robes here and there. You know, there's probably more than a few people whose heads are clean bashed in or are partially dissolved by acid and claws. There's and he's probably taking in the midst of taking a swig, like reeling back, like dodging something, and taking a swig. Like it almost looks like he's not even trying to dodge because he takes a drink and he leans back so far, like maybe an arrow flies over where he would have been if he wasn't taking a drink, you know. Um, and it kind of, maybe falls over backwards and then rolls through to a sitting position and takes another drink.
All right, Key, what have you been doing?
She's been shooting from afar using her longbow, and anytime someone gets close, she just shadow steps to another location. She's like, "Oh fuck! How many times can she? Is it like once? Like what is it?
Are you talking
You know,
about her? It's
her special
yeah.
thing."
It's down. It should say "Born by Shadow."
Oh,
Number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier.
okay. So yeah, she's only has that twice. Never mind. She's been keeping herself distanced. She probably has like an arrow broken off and lodged into like her shoulder that she's just like, fuck it, I'll deal with it later. She just snapped it so because it was in the way of pulling up her bow.
Hey, if that touches the rotator cuff, that's stopping her dead in her tracks from firing her bow.
Yeah, no,
that
it's
is true.
okay. Maybe in like her, I don't know, somewhere.
I'm fucking with you.
She's got like a mark that's on an enemy, and every time like her arrow strikes the enemy and they die, it just shifts to another one, and she's just shooting. All she's got out right now is Hunter's Mark. She's reserving her spells for more important things. What are all these people?
These are all bagmen.
Oh,
Told you it's like a full-scale battle.
well, I was just like, they look like tree trunks, so I wasn't sure.
No.
Huh.
Bad guys.
Sakura, what have you been doing this whole battle?
She probably had to resort to using her boomerang. She's probably lost her chakra somewhere, embedded in someone.
That's probably true.
That boomerang's deadly.
Oh, these are our guys. I was like, oh no, he found it. Shadow step.
No, these are your guys.
Yeah, they're facing the other way. Good. She has protection. Susanna would beat someone if she didn't.
What about you, Sigurd?
Sigurd is probably standing on the top of like a hill with just like jets of fire like going off around him. His like veins are glowing orange. And like he's still a human, so he still sweats, but he's so intensely hot, you just see like steam rising off of him.
That's probably and he did get to set the fires along the first and second trench line.
He's over the fucking moon, by the way. He's just got that like anime protagonist, like in the middle of the battle, blood going down the side of his mouth smile, you know?
Sounds like some anime bullshit.
It is. James, I'm catering to your campaign.
Ha ha ha. What about you, Lanier?
Surviving. Barely. Doing what there is to do. I don't know.
Yeah, you had to bring the redemption back down because what you guys thought was just like weird floating things around the tower, those were giant airships.
Oh,
And they've
that's
been
fun.
making mincemeat out of like the ciphers who didn't come down immediately, and the redemption is like just off camera over here.
And we thought we might have air superiority. What fools we were.
You thought that you could
No
kick down the
kidding.
door into their house and it would be okay.
You think you can come in here? Take
Hey,
my cereal?
I was assured you've pissed in my Cheerios for the last time.
So I was right. So I was right. Surviving. Barely.
How's the King of the Namazu doing?
For the blood god!
Oh, God.
Well, it's not your turn yet, but just this is
Oh, I
like
know.
a preamble.
Yeah.
Yatsuna.
Yatsuna is currently looking at over her skills with a fresh eye, almost as if she'd never seen these skills before. So she's doing that. She's also probably been supporting where she can, stabbing, people whose backs are turned, or, shooting people in the backs with crossbows. Anything that doesn't involve stabbing people in the face, because that would be honorable. People with honor are dead.
And by the way, these few soldiers you see that are on your side, that is what's left of basically an entire division.
Oh, no.
I need to start stabbing more people.
We need rain on this battlefield.
Quick, turn
Rains to
back.
rain down.
Turn your back.
But
Gotta
she's like,
swing
turn around, cause I got.
Oh, I should probably roll initiative.
Nah, yeah. Cause I'm gonna have to do some creative DMing, and just be like, okay, that person's not here. We'll skip that. But like you see Rawson just run by and like cleave into someone with his radiant greatsword, just like gets right under their ribs and like pushes into them as they go up off the ground, and then slams them down, pointing at one soldier and yelling at them to fill a hole in the line over there, and then looks to all of you and it's like, we can't hold on much longer.
Well, Key has a special ability that you don't even know about, but she can provide cover for the entire field, if need be.
I'm certain of that.
She can give us I can give us all a way to get out without being seen. Has anyone ever wanted to see a 60 or 120 foot fog cloud?
Kind of.
Because that's this entire battlefield.
Don't tempt me.
Pitiful is your turn.
And there's somebody in front of me. Okay, well, might have pull Pitiful up here real quick. Pitiful.
Beat his ass.
Twist his dick off.
Punch him in the throat.
Alright.
Do something mildly
Flurry of blows.
inconveniencing to him.
She gets extra attack.
Slice his left ass cheek off so he can never sit right
Alright.
again.
So
yeah, the first quarterstaff and the first quarterstaff and both the unarmored dragon gems hit.
okay, awesome. So
Those are what's important.
Yeah.
boom, and the
Oh yeah, he's
quarterstaff.
dead. How do you kill him?
Oh, okay. So I think what it looks like is, like, at first, Pitiful, like, does that thing where he sort of rushes in with his arms at his side and leans on him, like, just sort of, like, too close into his guard where their, like, heads are touching. And then, like,
You
he
give him a
springs
kiss.
back from him and then he kind of like springs that like sort of drunken lean in, and then he kind of springs back, and then brings both hands up into like the maid flirts with the master, and then will pop, and then turns her, and then as he stumbles backwards, it almost looks like he trips over his quarterstaff, except for the fact that like he plants the back end of it into the ground, and when he pulls it backwards, as he reels backwards, it snaps up into the guy's chin and snapping his head back, breaking his neck.
Oh yeah, by the way, these guys are about as eclectic a group as you, except they all seem to be corrupted by dark magics in some way.
Alright.
Sakura, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, not that.
So I'm gonna move to about here. And then everything roughly from Here.
Oh dear.
to here.
God damn it, Sakura. Sai is broken.
I hate
It is
mystics.
broken.
Well, why did you pick that class for her then?
I didn't pick it for her. I didn't know mystics were that bad.
Oh, yeah.
You said the same thing about barbarians once upon a time.
You thought turtles were bad.
Broken.
I've never DM'd 5th edition. But,
Fair.
So
oh,
they
geez.
take 10d6 poison damage.
Yeah, they're all
Half
fucking
honest.
dead. You just wiped out an entire fucking
You just
line.
mustard gas the entire
Yeah,
enemy.
this is World War One. You did just fucking mustard gas all these.
I am the Reichstag.
Sakura becomes a war criminal.
Oh god.
Yeah, you
Right,
just see all of these people
seriously.
rushing forward, swords, bows, whatever, drawn, just ah! And then she just breathes out of the stuff. You see them like screaming, ah! Ah! Like scratching at their throats and their eyes as you just see them fall down, twitching and writhing. Oh, this is gonna take a while for me to count all these guys as dead. You are now
Yeah.
officially a war criminal.
Hey, you're in the club with Tiff.
Oh, I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
How does everybody react to little tiny Sakura doing that?
Oh, you left none of them for me.
Reminds me not to get on your bad side next time.
I think Pitiful just kind of looks over, makes a burping noise. Of course, it's still unclear whether he's actually burping or if he just makes the noise.
Yeah.
Ignore
And
this. I'm just trying to
takes
see what
another
his
drink and
fixation is.
reels as he gets ready to try to help somebody in combat if there's anybody to help.
Don't forget, it's a 90-foot cone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to draw. Like I was doing a 60-foot, and that's just Jesus.
Everybody is just like, these guys don't even turn. Like one of them maybe turns around and is like, oh, there went the first wave.
Yeah.
The snake's not here. The birds aren't here.
It's not that fun to burn corpses.
I could do that 7 more times.
Okay,
King of
so
the-
the battle's won.
King of the Namazu.
Time to show you how we do it back home.
Oh yes, backstabbing. Do it wrong.
You damn dirty rogue.
Oh, just give me 1 sec. This is gonna be good.
Well, there goes mine. I was gonna fear them, but no. Sakura had to melt them into fucking puddles of poison.
Oh yeah, like you saw people's faces were melting off. That will hit.
I think it's 66. Let me see.
What was that spell called?
It's
Like,
an
power
ability that-
called. It's like
Breath of the Green Dragon.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
7 psion.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Add another 13.
Why do you think I went back to Althana? This is so
So
broken.
13 plus 13, 26.
yeah, he's dead.
Yeah!
How do you kill him?
I basically am just running through, just basically slitting ankles.
Yeah, this guy's like fighting with Rasa and they're having their epic sword duel, and you just jump up and go, yeah! And just stab him in the back. He's like, oh!
Oh man.
He's
don't
not
know,
dead
wait.
yet.
And then we got the other one.
Wait, where'd you get that from? Oh, are you hitting with both of them?
There's only one sneak attack per turn.
Oh, okay.
I just found out I was muted. I don't know how long.
Probably a little while.
We heard you complaining about your fear.
Okay, good. I must have just hit it when I lifted it up. I felt bad because I was drawing that cone. If you guys didn't know,
Yeah.
And then I'll just
Oh shit! I should have been doing more damage than that.
run around him.
Yeah, you stab him in the back. He's like, oh! Sigurd.
Sigurd is going to look very sadly at the entire fucking melted group over here.
So's the DM.
Yeah.
One little guy up here. And
Yeah. And then there's a couple guys down here.
Oh, character sheet was covering. Just fireball one of them. Just
Yeah.
Like, hey, fuck
No,
you.
I'm not gonna fireball. That would be a waste of my time. I'm going to cast Firebolt at this guy.
Firebolt!
So yeah, Sigurd's going to look over and be like, I guess I'll have to do with you.
That will hit.
And huh?
That will hit.
And he does 7 fire damage.
He's not quite dead, but you see him like burst into his like clothes catch on fire. He's like trying to put them out.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's Sigurd's turn.
There's not going to be anybody left to kill.
I know, right?
Sorry.
Thousand, you got nothing to do.
Damn, you are
with that-
peeking hard, my boy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Jesus,
oh
I keep
man.
moving my mic further and further away.
You need to go in and turn the gain down.
I'll turn your game down. I'm gonna shoot this guy down here. He just gets up. All right.
That was so
yeah.
stupid.
I was on Susano. There we go.
I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Is it above a 14?
Yeah.
It hits. Sorry, I'm stuck in the music, maybe.
And
Yeah, that
oops.
hits.
That plus that.
Yeah, he's
plus-
dead.
Yeah, I was like, I think she also does an extra. Oh, that's only on the first round during combat. She's been in combat for a while.
How he died.
So she just shoots an arrow straight into his neck.
And which one was it?
This guy on the very bottom right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was running and he immediately like dies from the impact because the arrow goes through his throat, severs his spine.
Oof.
So he just like goes limp, falls into the mud, skids
He
to
gets-
a halt.
He gets clotheslined by an arrow.
Yeah, and then the guy up here is also gonna get shot at as the mark jumps to him. Normally it'd be jumping from here to here, but they're all dead. 23. Alright.
You also hit him.
Oh god, that don't even need to roll the mark damage.
This guy just gets like fucking caught in the like side of the head and goes swirling away like
Oh,
he's doing a fucking
you know what?
hero away.
I don't know why it's doing -2 on both of those rolls. I think I messed it up, but it's still 13 damage plus Hunter Mark.
I feel bad
Which-
for Yatsu, who doesn't get
Hold
to show
on.
off.
Well, hold on.
There's
I
one
might
person.
have something up my sleeve.
With like half health. Just vicious mockery that guy to death, literally.
Your
That's all
mom
it will
gay.
take.
Let's see. Hold on. I just gotta take a look at this.
Let's make sure I'm gonna just ignore this.
What is
Okay.
range? Okay, what? All right, so this person. Oh, actually,
Who's
they're.
that guy over
I
there?
can do my. No, I want to say it's just. Oh, there's that one over there. Let's see how
He's
far away
burning.
he is.
And he's
Oh,
he's
well-
got a slice on his ankle.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is make my 5-foot step this way. I'm going to use a bonus action to use where is it? I'm gonna use bonus action for oh it just flipped. That's weird. this, if it'll let me. Can I just click it? That one. I'm just gonna.
You're gonna try and make him serve you.
I mean, he automatically fails,
Yeah, he
And
fails at
I'm
a
going-
command.
and I'll say, flee,
Leave.
flee,
Yeah. He turns around to run
and invokes attacks of
from
opportunity
3 different people.
from me because that was a bonus action. Can I do that first?
Yes.
Oh god,
Okay.
you're a monster.
Oh, come on, it's not that
You
bad.
clever bastard. I like it.
It's not
It's
that
very
bad.
fitting for Yatsu. Oh yeah, that hits.
That's,
Yeah, you kill him.
and that was crit fail too. Well, I mean that was min damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He
His
turns to
command?
run, and you just cut him like all along the spine.
Flee. Slice.
He's like, "What Ugh."
You should have thought about that before you picked the wrong side.
My side's always the right side.
Well, of course.
There's one guy.
Second wave makes it onto the field. They're gonna start popping through.
Of course.
All right, Sakura, you know the drill.
Sakura, you know what to do.
She drinks another drink of sake.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
clears it?
James is prepared. He's spreading them out more. This.
The soldiers are prepared. They saw what fucking happened.
After watching the first group just get
They're
absolutely
like, spread
torched.
out! We're fucked!
Well, I'm pretty sure you can still hit every single one of them.
I'm just drawing this in preparation.
Yeah, this guy over here is gonna...
Jesus.
Minions are gonna fight minions. This is League of Legends now.
Get over here!
Eh.
There you go, Sakura. I caught you.
Oh my fucking god.
They're like, form up, form up.
Don't
Don't let them murder the small one. Protect
Come
our...
and get me!
And this is only 50 feet. There's guys off screen that are.
And then this one's gonna try and slap the guy who just tried to slap him. And he'll hit.
Did one of our soldiers get a kill?
Yep.
Nice.
Hey,
Does
we
it
can't do.
not
Use
This guy was, like,
thaumaturgy and
on-
say, my back aches from carrying all of you.
Yeah, this guy was the one that was on fire, and he like throws off part of his coat and starts running up, and this guy just like cleaves down through his collar.
Sigurd is like, oh, but that one was, oh, that was mine.
Lanier, there's not much for you to do, but
There's a lot of people alive.
yeah, but they're gonna die.
Yeah, go for the ones over there.
I gotta remember to hit unmute. Not much to do.
There are some that won't die.
Which ones specifically?
Anything
There's
outside the
one
green area.
here, there's one here, and there's 4 down here.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just. Well, Sakura can move, but yeah, they're just.
I took Firebolt, so that's a thing.
So you just like shoot a bolt of fire out of your gun,
Yup.
load some special ammunition. Oh, that'll hit.
Someone's taking his shtick.
Remember, okay.
Remember, artificers aren't actually casting magic, it's just technology.
Yeah.
Say
Technology.
you know what you're doing? This is that scene from Dread. White phosphorus. You just shot that guy with a white phosphorus round, and he's acting like someone who just got shot by that.
Mm.
I'll do that.
Alright.
You mean having this ball of white phosphorus burn inside of you? Yeah, that might hurt.
That what you don't think that would feel good? Like,
No,
It
I don't
wasn't-
particularly think that would feel good.
ah,
But Lanyard, you also just there's like through all this battle, like through all the chaos, the sounds of people screaming, the sound of Sakura laughing as she ruins a combat.
I
You
love
hear,
it. We
like-
have Rain and Sakura, just two broken ass characters.
I'm
they're
not
both halfling.
broken.
No, wait, they're
I
both
wouldn't be
gnomes.
broken if I
No,
didn't have
one of
Dwarven
them-
throw.
Rain's
Put it
not
that way.
broken. He's just a good barbarian.
Yeah, Rain's not broken. Rain's just annoying to deal with. Sakura's broken.
Sakura is a mystic.
But
There's
So-
a reason.
That's
Future
broken.
DMs, keep
Really
in
bad.
mind, don't allow mystics.
but you hear
Or
a voice.
Dwarves, or give barbarians Dwarven thrower.
You hear a voice in your head that says, "Get back
There's
to
a
the
time
ship."
and place for everything,
Yeah.
but not.
Yeah, there's a time and place for everything, but white phosphorus is still a war crime.
Our war criminal.
But no, it's like, get back to the ship. They need you.
We all hear that?
No, just Lanyard. It's in your head, and you're probably. Like,
Guess I'm going back to the ship.
are you going to alert
I'm-
anybody?
Oh, yeah. Who? I can't.
That's the
No,
Namazu King.
no.
Do it.
You're next to
Fucking
this
do it.
talking fish that is not.
Hey,
from your-
Namazu King, we're going back to the ship.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
What? Blood for the blood god.
I have persimmons though.
Darn, actually, that would. Oh well,
Yeah,
that means
that
that
killed
goes
me.
away. I could have used Mantle of Majesty another 10 times.
Who is-
Soldiers.
I'm trying to figure out who this. Who is this one?
That's Yatsuna.
That's Yatsuna. I'm
Hi.
letting Namazu King and Yatsuna know.
That
Both of them.
We're playing a game of telephone.
Yeah.
I love it.
a voice in my head
Yeah.
told me to get back on the ship and that they need me.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
they only
exactly
told
what I'm
him,
telling you.
technically.
So let's go then, I guess.
I mean, let's let Sakurai do her thing.
I mean, she can cover your retreat pretty well.
Yeah.
I'll pass it down the line.
Sakurai,
I
burn them all.
don't know which way the ship is though.
It's just like if you followed this trench, it would take you to it.
It's not a tactical. It's not retreating. It's a tactical withdrawal.
It's not retreating;
Yeah.
it's advancing in the opposite direction.
Damn it, you stole what I was gonna say.
I like this.
But
So- Are we all pulling back?
yeah, like Rawson is calling the retreat, but Sakura's probably like, "But I want to kill things."
He's gonna look at Sigurd and just be like, light him up for all the oil and all the trenches.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this big trench right here is just full of oil.
I wanted to burn things better.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure they'll run into your five.
We don't
My
all
brother!
get what we want, Sigurd. Sometimes you just have to make do, and that's that.
And he's gonna cast Firebolt, or he's gonna cast a fucking fireball because he's angry into the fucking. He's gonna cast it back this way. No, he's gonna cast it into here.
Yeah,
I mean-
we'll say like these two had stepped into it. They looked to the right as it happens. Oh dear.
Burn! Burn!
Yeah, they're dead.
And as we pull
Then-
back, he's gonna use a level 3 spell slot to make a 60-foot radius fog cloud, so 120
Gee.
feet across,
Jesus
covering the
Christ!
entire bank. So that way,
It's-
it's just a glowing cloud of flame.
Yeah, a glowing,
literally be
smoke-filled,
walk-
choking cloud of blinding
Yeah.
fog.
They're literally
my
walking
God.
into Sakurai's fucking
And,
den.
yeah, and into basically mustard gas too. This is the most inhospitable battlefield these people will ever be on.
We
If they
commit
win,
crimes.
if they win, we're going in the history books as the worst combat.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, Sakura, do you use that attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Fucking ass.
Because it would kill
Hear
them
that.
anyways, can we say blowing through the fire ignites the breath?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just hear like even the next wave just. "Ah!"
persimmons and I want to eat them.
I will eat your head like a persimmon.
Oh God.
This,
What?
this rolling like blast of fire and poison that just like fucking. Yeah, that's
Sakura,
horrible.
you
Wait a
just
minute.
killed about 100 people.
Y'all just made fucking.
Oh my
napalm.
god.
There we go.
It
Because
is
the
napalm.
second wave was starting to come up. She killed all
Yeah.
them, and because of the gas cloud, she killed the fucking third wave that was marshaling.
And there's fucking fire in all of our trenches.
It's just weapons of mass destruction here, apparently.
Yeah,
See,
like-
this is
So
where we
if
get
we
into
lose
how
this
much.
war, you all realize that we're going to be. I mean,
mega war.
I don't think
criminals.
there's a punishment bad enough for what
Even
we've
yet,
The
done.
mother probably doesn't approve of this, but we don't care.
even Yatsuna feels bad.
Yeah, even
Yatsuna's
Yatsuna's
like,
whoa.
I'm bad, but this,
Yeah.
Let them live.
this.
It's just, this is where we start getting into the ethical conversations of magic in the battlefield and how much of a war crime it is.
Yeah,
We
here's
will
the thing.
consume their flesh
All of this
later.
horrible stuff you're doing, you're still losing hard.
Yeah.
There's that
Isn't
many
this
of
what the
them.
Germans
I don't
do?
feel so bad now.
Mm-hmm.
But then
We
again, the
gotta-
whole losing the war thing, in the fact that we'll probably be tried, tarred, and feathered, burned at the
Hey.
stake, and then hung.
At least we had fun.
Oh god.
Oh no.
So does everybody hop onto the redemption?
I guess.
The king will probably go
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, you're having trouble getting onto it because of how small you are.
Help me!
Upsies.
Oopsies.
Pitiful would probably help. you just feel like fucking. It's gonna look bad and not at all cool because Pitiful's super drunk. So
A fish is being saved by a bird.
a drunk bird.
Man, sometimes I forget that Pitiful is just fucking drunk. Like,
Yes.
like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, graceful kung fu drunk, but I forget what drunk actually means. And like, I
you
just imagine
eating
Pitiful
me?
doing, God.
Yeah, just,
How often does Pitiful throw up?
I don't think we need to get into that right now. I
Oh,
think that's-
and to add salt to the wound, as you guys are running, Rawson pulls aside like a war mage that's running by and has him use thaumaturgy and yells, "Saldry, now!"
Oh no.
And you see her go,
Oh
"Burn!" and raise her hands and cast Meteor Swarm.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Val-
Jesus.
As you
Valdry's
see
a war criminal too!
And we
All
thought we
right.
were bad.
all of these all these wizards, like some soldiers are running up the hill that Saldry's on, and Willowen just throws out his hand and disintegrates them all.
So they just pulled a Naruto, basically.
Yeah, they're pointing out, oh god, we need to run, but let's make sure that the people that are chasing us have a fucking hard time.
Mhm. We're Russians, salting the earth.
Say what you will, the tactic worked.
It's working here, you're killing them by the thousands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are level 20 NPCs, aren't they?
Well, like Zeldry is.
Yeah.
Class leaders are.
Mm-hmm.
I
But-
want to coat more blood!
Yeah, you guys hop in the ship, it gets started. It backfires a little bit.
Huh.
Also, Rain does not condone war crimes, just for the record, unless they're assholes.
That's right.
I fully
Unless the enemy are assholes.
That's just pretty easy justification
I,
right there.
I imagine the Namasu king in the background is. I have no empathy for humans.
I have no empathy! Let them all die!
As you guys start taking off, you see like this hideous wyvern monster start flying towards the ship, and then you see the Preceptor Warden and Javelin all jump off of their fly tires and just like land on it, holding on
Now
to it.
this sounds like.
The anime. Well, they were like right next to it.
No, I know. This is all so much anime stuff that's happening. It's great.
Tame it! Stabs it.
So we were
Warden
getting back
stabs
to the
it
ship.
through the eye.
Huh.
Yeah, the ship's taking off. It's just this big spooky thing was trying to gobble it down until a bunch of robot people jumped on it. And stabbed it in the eye.
Yeah.
Lanyard, you're moving kind of like... You don't even know where you're going. You're just kind of like... It's almost like your hands are just steering the ship while you're not even thinking about it.
You got some rumblies in your tumblers.
But, we, like, cut away and we actually see that it was the stranger speaking through his, mirror as he starts casting a spell, and this massive portal opens up in front of the Redemption that none of you know should be there. Like, as far as you know, just a giant portal opened up in front of the ship.
Whee!
How does everybody react to that?
Pitiful looks around at the authority figures in this to see what their thoughts seem to be on it, because like he would know the Namazu King and like Rawson and whoever else is an authority that's on here.
The Namazu King.
He'd look towards them to see what they're. Well, he's an authority figure for the Namazu. That's good enough. I mean,
He looks at Lanyard and she's just like, "Y'all doing?" As he goes AFK. Crap.
No, he probably just shakes his head. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the whole time, by the way, as you're taking off, Sigurd is just hurling fire off of the side of the ship, just like, I didn't get my battle! Burn! Like, just like fire is erupting from the ground, like scorching everything.
Odd question, James. Would
Yes.
the Namazu King have a harpoon gun?
No, but there's probably a harpoon gun on the ship.
You know damn well he's
He's like, fish on a harpoon gun! The irony is not lost on me!
I'm surrounded by children.
Yeah, Rawson.
I'm older than you.
Rawson just holds on to the side of the ship like, I don't think that's supposed to be there. Hold on.
Apparently not.
yeah, Pitiful looks around, and it's maybe the only time in his life where he's ever been flying or up high, where he's had cause to be nervous about anything.
First time we see a realistic bird
Like, wait.
face.
And he's just kind of looking around like, what the fuck? Where are we going?
And right as the ship warps through the portal, we'll cut back over to the other group. Alright. He
Now for
just
the
did
doom and
his
gloom.
thing. Snake, it's your turn. The whole party just got fucked.
Snake is gonna slither out of this burning cloud of pain.
By the way, Tiff, any response to that?
To what? The cloud?
Yeah, well, that hit everybody in the party. Except for Jamesh, who's just like, oh.
And her, she just kind of sat in her bubble like, huh.
Tiff looks around, but she knows her party is capable. It's
Existence is pain.
It's not that she's like trying to be like aloof to her party. She trusts her party to do what they need to do.
I'm just gonna
You know what I
get rid of
mean?
these birds. I think they're dead.
Oh yeah, those two are definitely dead, yeah. There's still two that are not stunned though.
Yeah, they're probably like,
Aw, bitch.
Oh
Yes.
right, Snake's turn. I was totally
yeah, he
zoning
moved out of the fire because pain.
Yeah. He likes warm weather, but not that warm.
Oh yeah, give me that warm weather.
And snippety snappity, snake it a bitey.
Yeah,
I hope it hits 21.
yeah, it hits.
I
Okay.
think Snake has been the most consistent hitting thing in this entire
No,
campaign.
Rain has been that now.
Somehow he makes it.
Still half damage, so it's 12 plus.
Rain, you are on bad batteries.
battery low. I'm gonna crawl my way out of the cloud. just barely enough. Then I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy.
You hurt me.
That hurt.
You
Rain
made me
does
bleed my
10%
own
damage
blood.
for every 10% life she's missing.
Is it 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You're just like, that hurt my feelings. You're a
And
jerk."
then, hold on, that's
Now
30
it hurts your face.
plus plus that's 20. 26. So that's 46, and then let's do that one more time.
Do you ever miss?
When you attack with advantage, it covers up a lot
Yeah,
of
that is true.
faults.
62.
God
Uh,
damn. Child.
Yeah,
chill.
you're just chunking away at him, and he is not happy. He is like,
You
if only I had...
and fuck you and the burning pit of hell you came from.
Hippity hoppity, get off my platform, bopping.
Yeah, he's just like, if only I had rolled slightly higher on that damage.
Question. Am I able to use one of the thingamabobbers?
The blessings?
Blessings?
Yes, you have
Yes.
the blessing.
Okay. I'm
Oh.
gonna have to use Tiferet's Beauty.
Okay, heal yourself.
Right. Is
Doesn't
that still
waste it
max?
for the rest of
What?
us?
Yeah, it's still...
No,
No,
we
all-
the only one that the entire party only gets one use of is, Cater's Crown.
Well,
So
we better
it's-
find out what the fuck that does real quick.
No, we're waiting on it.
Yeah. So that is that?
It'll
Do I
still
have to
heal
roll
you
for
for
that,
max
or is that
because you're in the aura.
I
Okay,
managed
so
to keep
that's-
it up.
12 plus 10, 22, which I'm still on low battery. Please help.
It's better
Now
than
we're
nothing.
on 20%. Okay.
I have just enough to get outside.
Kick the birds out of the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I just step over them.
Gallop.
I'm
Oh
proud
wait,
of
we
Bill.
forgot this bird's turn again. They're flying up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
This, I switched to this one and
Yeah, they're up. But,
these two. This is their second turn of being stunned,
so
They're
they're
still
unstunned.
stunned. but they're still
Yeah.
stunned for this turn. Yeah. I'm gonna have the birds attack first because we kind of skipped over them. I still haven't pulled up.
I hate those birds.
And we've got the well. The thing about those birds is they give flanking.
Mm-hmm.
They're swarming all about his head and all of his masks everywhere. So 20 plus 4. 2, okay. Slash R. 20. Oops, plus 4. That's a miss, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And the other flock. It's 22 because I forgot to type
They'll
4.
hit.
Take 2d6 pecking damage.
Ow! Ow! Stop it! Alright, it's
And-
your turn,
and-
Susano.
Yeah. And then this time, where'd I go? Oh, I'm under the birds. They're also no longer stunned. Nope, don't delete my token. Sorry, ignore me for a second. I'm gonna be like, this one's for my world. As he hopefully hits. Please, Susano. You've got to do better than Snape.
No, it's
Oh.
no.
Okay.
That hits.
Thank God.
Do your 60 fucking
Yeah.
10.
That. With the what was the DC on the I said Arrow of Slaying DC 17 Constitution. Please fail, please. Hey Tiff! Tiff!
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a 2?
Yay!
It's a good thing. You see, like, a future where he just grabs the arrow and crushes it in his, like...
And I'm
wound.
like, right before he does it, I look back and I'm like, Susano, 2 inches to the left. Whoop.
Nice.
Alright, so with that hit, you actually see him, like, fall till he's, like, on the ground, trying to get back up on his wings. Like, he
Damn
was always
bastard.
floating, but now he, like, slams down onto the platform.
Engage third mode.
Well, no, you just see him like he can't get up,
That's my turn, right?
and then he'll hold on. Where?
Knew it. Third mode engaged.
No.
He on sicko mode.
He's back to normal boy.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I roll up to him in my invincible ball.
Really? They see me rolling.
Yeah, I roll up to him and I say, I'm going to give you a chance to see the light. I don't need you, or you don't need to convert, but you need to understand. Today, you've lost.
Yeah, you see him like starting to like fade away. It pulls like a whole Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. Is like the robe is just there.
Hold on a second.
No, it's not that he's trying to run.
Oh, okay.
He's just like starting to like, oh, what a what a world.
Yeah.
The mask's cracked a little bit, and he's just like, I will not yield.
I look at him, and I look at the gem on my arm, and I look at the party, and I say, is it time for Keter's blessing?
If I die,
Yep.
what about
I don't have much more in me. Do it while we have the chance.
I look at him, and I say, it pains me greatly, but I call upon the power of Keter, your equal. I like put my hand on the gem on my arm, and I say, Thaumiel, I sentence you to death.
Whoa.
No, you see.
And oh yeah, I think fucking Jamesh probably punctuates this and says, "In all things there is a reckoning."
Yeah, you just see like there's this bright flash, but nothing seems to have happened. As he reaches up, like just this tiny, like weak hand grabs you by the arm, Tiff.
I'm in a ball.
Or oh yeah, you're in. It's just scratching
His
against.
hand on your
I keep
ball.
forgetting that you're a monkey ball.
Super monkey
like,
ball.
Scratching against your ball, and it's like, if I die, what will become of our hope, our despair? What of this pain that yet burns in my heart of the passing of eons?
I look at him and I say, that pain must die too. There is no room for such hatred.
No! I will not let this all be for naught!
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
just...
Yeah, I think Jamesh probably just looks at him and says, "Has no one ever told you? You need to learn how to learn to forget, to give up."
And then everything is eclipsed in darkness.
Is it magical darkness?
Yes.
I can see through it.
You don't really know what to describe what you're seeing.
Yeah.
As you just see, like, him trying to recombinate himself. As the darkness seems to, like, just heal him.
What did Keter's blessing
You'll
do?
know eventually.
Okay.
But, I know.
Oh.
It counteracts daylight. This is advanced darkness.
Yeah. I also have ethereal sight.
Oh yeah.
Anything in particular that's going on?
You just see, it's almost like, imagine if someone, like, died and then turned into, like, decayed away into a skeleton, and then watching that in reverse.
Oh, so the Dr. Manhattan effect.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
Dr. Manhattaning.
Okay, so this cheater has an extra life.
He's like, oh god, I need to pause and eat all of my cabbages.
Yeah.
But then... there's a bright light that pierces through the darkness, and you hear
Mhm.
the thrum of familiar engines
Oh no.
as the redemption pierces through the darkness.
Hmm.
Yeah, and everybody in the second group, you come to this. You see Thaumiel there, you see the party. They look like they were just like, whoa, what just happened? Everything went black for a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, how do I show? I was like, oh, you mean key?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, the ship just flies by.
Hello.
Just so like, can we get off of
Yeah,
the ship,
like-
or is it
Yeah, you can
landed?
get
Is it
off.
just
You'll
flying
just, like-
around? I mean,
You can, like, be
What's-
right here.
Oh, I'll get off all right.
Oh wait, there's
Two.
not two. Here,
My
here, if
worst
you want to get rid of that,
nightmare!
So
I.
we're down here.
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Would you say there's shadows in this room?
You're standing on a shadow.
So could she, instead of landing there, theoretically, just use her born by shadow to move somewhere else?
Sure.
Hell yeah. She's gonna pop up over here.
Aw, what a cute couple.
Oh, she's like, I want kisses. Oh, no kisses.
Is this count as masturbation?
For his part, he's just like, whoa! She pops up beside him. He's like, where'd you come from?
Are we like in a pause mode or something?
Well, yeah. Well, the battle's not started.
Oh no,
Everybody gets to be like, oh, look, our friends are here.
Yeah, I think there's.
Rallying cry.
Tiff is intensely
You look like
focused.
you've been through
Oh.
hell.
Sakura's here.
As
It's
soon as,
over.
like, huh, you got fucked up.
You got fucked.
Something tells me I'm gonna need to do. Oh god damn it! My character
Yay,
sheet's
I
getting
get 3 character sheets to manage on one small screen.
Yeah, right?
Do we
Or
need
if
to
you
roll
kill-
initiative again?
No,
Yeah,
no,
something
no.
tells
Keep
me I
the
need to do
old.
this.
Well,
Um,
Oh, okay.
Just keep
I
the
think you
old
got rid of them.
initiative.
the new
Well, they're on
characters.
the other map.
No, it's all here.
Is it?
I'm not
It is.
seeing
No, for
Yatsuna.
he's meaning for the other characters.
Yeah, it should be all there. It should be like
Nope.
Sakura is
Nope.
the second in my initiative.
Yeah, we
I don't
It
see
goes
it.
Pitiful Sakura, Snake, the King.
Refresh the turn order real quick. Keep in mind, Snake was
Refresh, like
Well, then you'd have to
That?
rechange mine over because
it's still not showing.
hold on. What if I?
it's showing the 8 I just rolled for
Does that
pitiful
help?
And
though.
the 13 I just rolled for Sigurd.
Does this help
Yeah, we're
at all?
Nope.
Ah,
Nope.
roll 20. I hate it. Fine, I guess we'll have to redo it because no one can actually see it but me. Hold on, let me
Yes.
do this.
Oh,
I'll clear it first, now re-roll.
Aw, don't be sad.
I believe in you.
It's
Because
just
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Both.
it's just too much.
Damn
That's
it.
why I wanted it to not have to do that.
Too bad I don't get to re-roll initiatives with Yatsuna.
what just happened with?
Oh wow, yeah. I'm way at the bottom of the round with both characters.
Oh, it's not gonna be.
Wait, do we have to
order.
re-roll again for
Oh
everybody?
wait.
Just hold on. Let's see
Okay.
what it
Oh,
does.
it's supposed to be.
Holding.
I don't know what's going on because Roll20 is stupid. So they should both be 10. It should just be going in order, like. Okay, yeah, you'll need to roll Sigurd and Tiff.
Okay.
That 21, that red 21 concerned me for a moment, and then I realized it's because I roll advantage. So I rolled a 1, but I also 17. So I was like, do I have a plus 20 to initiative? What?
Oh,
Hey,
no,
I was right in
that's
front of
okay.
him.
I had to move him so that I could actually right click on him and add turn.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Look,
I think
guys,
that's
this is your
everybody.
initiative. Woo! Big battle.
Yep. So, how does the main group respond to What just happened?
Jamesh just kind of looks over and it kind of looks over like it's it probably takes him a second to process like the ship, and he's like what in the nine hells is that doing here?
Tiff is intensely staring at Thaumiel still. Also, be right back. 10 seconds.
And he's doing the whole, whew, whew, I just got the wind knocked out of me. Also,
You look
fuck,
like
there's
shit.
more of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yatsuna throwing shade.
Tell me about it.
Trust me, it's easier. Just change sides. They'll throw you in a cell with a really annoying little gnome for a while until you convert.
Until you
He is
convert.
so much more darker than you. Holy shit.
You know, to be honest, I didn't think that Yatsuna would be scared of anything Rain had to say, but here we are.
Sakura, Alfana, you two know each other, don't you?
They spent time in the woods together, I think.
Yeah, they both were in the fairy woods together.
Yeah. There's that person from the fairy woods. Also, one of them looks like she was kind of on fire for a little bit. And the other one looks like she just committed a war crime.
She has a shit-eating grin on her face.
Oh, she's evil.
I love her.
If it weren't for the fact that those people were evil, I would call for an alignment change.
Yeah, you are all chaotic evil now. You know.
What does Moloch think of the situation?
Okay.
Given that they're fighting a god,
We need the help.
he needs the help and he's not questioning it.
Are you still
It's-
evil angeled?
Yeah, because I don't think that's a thing that requires concentration. Doesn't look like it does.
You're getting some weird looks from the paladin,
Oh, that's fine.
who's just like got his sword drawn. He's standing next to Pitiful, looks over at you, then to Thom and was
I
like,
guess I need to.
"Any other day."
Which one's the target? I can't tell.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Well, any other day, it'd be the evil angel, but not today."
Strange bedfellows, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're just waiting.
Sorry, I'm back.
Do we kill the big one?
And he's going to.
You might refresh the turn order real quick because I just added Jamesh back in. There you go.
Yep, that seems right. He basically creates. Hold on. I think I have their symbol here somewhere. Yeah. Mini, like. They just look like hollow reflections of himself. All they are is like a cloak with like a robe with a mask, but indistinct. It's not like it's anybody in particular. And that he's just going to do that is like his big spooky start the fight action.
Wait, what are those?
Just like imagine like empty robes that have that symbol where their face should be.
Are we fighting the cultists from Terraria?
Yes.
I don't
He's
think
shadow
that's-
clone jutsuing, dude.
Ah, fuck.
Well,
Oh,
count how
hey,
many
question.
there are. Then count him. He's basically calling on shadows of all of the others.
Hmm.
You could throw 2 more in there and make it basically just Antichrist with his 12 evil disciples.
Mm-hmm.
Except one of them is actually kind of good. His name is Judas. He has to
No,
be
his
the
name is Sadaj. Names.
His name is Sage. We'll just make it easier for us.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just hear him, like Tiff. You're probably the only one who can hear him like whisper, Unburden your sleeping souls, my brethren. And yeah, it's gonna be Key who starts the fight.
I didn't start the fight.
Something about the world burning.
She's gonna have to use Hunter's Mark again because we're in a whole battle. So she'll activate that and then do her attack.
I think I'm gonna start a metal, or I'm gonna play my metal playlist. I think this works.
Okay, she actually gets something since she's starting a new. Your walking speed. Ooh, she has 10 extra feet for this round only. Attack option. She can make an additional attack. She gets 3 attacks. Okay. First, misses. She doesn't get advantage. It's 22 hit, James.
What are you shooting at? Thaumiel or...
Thaumiel.
Yes, the second
right.
one will hit.
Yeah. 13 plus Hunter's Mark, and then her extra attack from her Gloomstalker thing.
Ooh!
Crits, alright. Gets a 1. But 2 Hunter's Marks, and then I guess it doubles the damage die, because she gets an extra 1d8 damage die with attack.
Yeah, I think because this is the first round of combat.
Yeah, so also that.
Nice.
She just showed Susano up. Alright.
Huh.
Like, she pops in. Let me show you how it's done. Doom, doom, doom. Oh. Bud.
Yeah, you just see... Oh god, this is so weird.
Flip flop, flip flop,
Yeah.
flip flop.
I see that, yeah, I see that Sakura. Oh no, that's Jamesh. No, that's Sakura drawing that.
Yeah, it's Sakura
Yeah,
drawing.
those will hit.
Huh.
It feels like you're stabbing nothing. Like there feels like there isn't anything in the robe. I mean, you're still doing damage, but it just feels weird.
Eat my acid, motherfucker!
It's got a weird hand feel, and no one ever talks about the hand feel.
No one ever talks about the mouthfeel, James.
Ham boning!
Sakura, end the fight.
She's drawing a line.
No! Is she going to...
And then Rain died.
And she can dictate.
Battery low! Battery low! Please somebody charge me!
Oh wait, no, don't burn me!
There we go.
There we go, so I don't hit you.
I
Are you
thought it
actually
would
gonna
have
burn everyone?
been funny if you just like, I don't like you, Rain.
I've never really talked to you that much, but I know you're kind of evil, aren't you? Brr.
Gets minigunned.
Rain, Rain, you're still raging. You can't die anyways.
No,
Yes,
she
you
went-
can die while raging.
She went a turn
Oh.
without hitting stuff. She'll probably have to rage again.
Is that level 4 or 14 then that you can't die?
Yeah, that's yeah, higher level somewhere at.
Oh my
Oh, you're just-
god.
Oh, you're just hitting them.
Well, these things don't have constitution, so
How
they'll probably
many
save.
die points?
Or they just roll.
I'm doing the
60.
full 7.
Full 7, so they're gonna take an additional.
So roll the 8d6 that those shades take. Because they don't really have constitution. I mean, they're like ghosts. Ow. Yeah, you see them like shimmer and like you're disrupting them. But they don't disappear. In fact, the
Yeah.
three of them now turn to look at you.
Come at me, bro.
Susanoo.
He's gonna grab a handful of those special arrows and just throw them at Key's feet. like 8 of them or something. I'm splitting this up. We're gonna be doubling.
You're like, oh my god, my girlfriend.
I'm like, here, use these. These are gonna be so much better. They work really well. And then he's gonna switch to his character sheet and take 8 arrows off of that. And why is it scrolling through so much? Okay, and then because he doesn't know any better, he's gonna also shoot at Thamiel. Where is it? There it is.
It hits.
Oh wait, let me roll again for advantage because I forgot my thing.
Okay.
I was hoping for a crit, but you know, doubles is fine.
Fishing for crits.
Are we using
60-10 is
exploding dice?
No, that doesn't count.
I wish.
You know, I would like to use exploding dice someday.
Wow.
Not now,
okay.
but someday.
But it's still gonna be his own hunter's mark. Come on. What
You,
the?
you can do it. Roll that 60-10 high, baby.
There's that. So he needs to make a 17 con save. This one he's like, this is for my family. So he takes half damage and it doesn't hurt him as much. And then Snake gets to bite at one of the little floaty things.
The shade. It's again. It looks like robes with those weird symbols for their face.
Snake isn't smart enough to discern people and not people. He just sees.
I know.
some
I
kind
was
of
just
people.
meaning they're not like floaty things.
Yeah. He's just like, oh, I see a robe of something. Nom 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 nom, miss.
I don't like robes. That will miss though.
Yeah, easily.
Tiff.
Tiff is going to look at him, kind of cock her head, and go, how many times do you think you can run from your demise? How many times do you think you can escape this?
Oh, that wasn't keyed up bit, by the way.
Just directly to Thaumiel.
Yeah, you just see him look at you with this just sneer of hatred.
Tiff is just going to maintain her spell. And, actually, you know what? This is probably inadvisable.
Kill the non-believer!
Oh, whoops.
But
Sorry.
Tiff is going to...
Fuck your ravens.
Give me 1 second.
And yeah, we'll do Lanyard next. I am sorry.
Vicious.
I've got way too many characters.
Let's see. You know what? Tiff is going to... God damn. I'm trying to think of something to do. See, the problem with having a spell list this big, she's actually going to drop the bubble, stand there for half a second, just like open, and then Misty step back here.
Good call.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
Maybe.
clenches a fist, but lets you go.
Yeah. At least I know what level on the battlefield we're looking at each other with. And that's all I can do for my turn.
Okay, now Lanyard. No, you parked the ship. You're not flying it into the pause. That would probably hurt. That'd probably kill everybody.
But Thaumiel.
He's just like,
Yeah.
wow. I didn't know
But
it did that.
everyone but the intended target, you know, because that's Murloc.
Wait a minute, boys.
Well,
I still have a wish.
Oh, by the way, you do have your Iron Defender. I'll give you a bear.
oh,
He goes on your initiative.
I don't know what that does.
It's,
It's a
basically
mechanical
a
bear.
familiar.
Oh, okay, that's
Or like, it's like a... It's a robo bear that can fight for you.
this, okay. I'm gonna look at that next time because I already figured something out.
Oh dear.
Unless it acts on its own initiative.
No, it acts on your initiative.
Okay.
Well, it's still like you do yours and
Yeah.
it does.
Oh,
Like how Daregrin has his turrets, this is what battlesmiths get.
that's
Oh,
so
nice.
cool. I should have looked at this class. I mean,
Daregrin's turrets, which, by the way, are kind of like Snake in that they do more than him.
oh yeah, this is a good idea. Did it post? It posted. Cool. It posted.
You've got aura vitality too.
Yeah. I do.
You don't. You also get max from that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
pick someone to heal because it's a bonus action to do the.
Who's hurting the most?
Help.
Rain. Hi.
Battery
Is Rain
low.
close enough? Where is Rain? I don't see Rain.
She's between
Right there.
Sakura and Yatsuna.
Oh,
She's
okay.
squashed
Yeah.
between tall people.
Rain, you get to
Sakura's not that tall.
Sakura's a halfling.
Rain, you get 12.
That is better than nothing. Thank you so much. That actually brings me to not quite half health.
You're welcome.
Hovering around 37%.
And then I'm going to pretend to know what this Iron Defender does. Does it hit things?
Yes, it has a
Alright, it's
melee attack.
Alright. It's gonna hit.
Bark,
Something.
bark.
Yes.
It
what's
can
the
move
nearest thing
30
for
feet.
hit? Where is it? I don't know where it is.
It's right in front of you.
Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, I can't move it.
You could move it there.
Well, he can't
Yeah.
move it though.
Yeah, no, I can't move it though. So, yeah, the closest to hitting things is the good idea. But I can't physically move it.
I could
Oh,
pro- yeah,
fuck.
this would make
Hold
more
on.
sense.
I gotta do the whole who can do what with it thing, I think.
Okay.
Sorry. Controlled by...
No, you're fine.
Where are you?
I'm
There. Now can you move
right
it?
here. Yes. Alright. Can move 30 feet.
Yeah, it can reach here, here. I don't know if you want to put it in line of her beam again. if
She already
decides-
did it.
I know, but if she wants to do it again.
That's true. That's true. So, it's a +4, right?
I think it's a +4, yes.
That's what we're going with. Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright. What is the damage? Damage is nice. Alright.
Ow! You nibbled me!
Hmm.
Hey, damage is damage.
Damage is damage. That's true.
Plus,
That's my thing, I think.
you know, you got that as basically a bonus.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Elthana, there are some scary rogues next to you.
Yes, there is. But there's also Moonbeam still up and running.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, are you moonbeaming the fish?
So, I'm sorry, but it's a 10-foot diameter.
Is it 10-foot radius?
It's a 5-foot radius.
Okay, you can just move it like right here.
Yeah.
And it will still hit him. Because you can move it on your turn.
Yeah, I don't
God,
think we
where's
want
it my attack?
I don't think we want fried fish, so
Yeah, soccer might like it. Goes with soccer.
Hmm.
yo, that's cannibalism. No, he takes the whole damage.
Oh, hey, so I just realized Rain isn't actually on this turn counter.
Whoops!
Which I was like, hold on, didn't I go? I had like a 20, didn't I?
We'll throw you in.
Yeah, Mola. No, not Mola.
We'll say you've got a 19, so
I
the
was
Rain
just
got a
being
9.
patient, waiting my time, and then nothing.
we'll let you go. If that's Elthana's
Once
turn.
I'm done. Oh no, that takes no action to actually fire off the Moonbeam. now.
Yeah, it's a bonus. I think
Oh,
what
yeah.
bonus action to move it?
Something like that. So I'm actually going to attack this guy with my quarterstaff.
Beat him to death. That will hit.
It gets caught up in the robes. Your quarterstaff is stuck.
It does
And
hit.
plus, I absorbed energy last turn. I released 46 fire damage on it too.
Oh!
Ah!
Ow!
Burn, robes, burn!
I don't like robes. 4d6 or 46?
4d6.
Okay. Because that's a big difference.
Yeah. It could be pretty close.
24 to 46?
Yeah. Just
So
convert
it takes a
get
total
40.
of 26.
Oh yeah, that robe is not having a good day.
Can I help you?
Okay, now it's your turn, Rain.
Okay, so trying to decide, do we just go for big spooky bad guy, or do we actually try and kill his minions first? Eeny, meeny, miny. No, I started to kill you. I'm gonna kill you. No one gets away.
Nobody
So
survives.
we're going to smartly not stand like super close to people. Although there are so many people on the board, if anyone has any AOE left, it's gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna sidestep here, and we're going to pound his face in. And swing number 1.
The hammer goes through and hits the fish.
Oh,
That will miss.
wow, that's a miss.
Rain missed.
I know. Let's try again.
By the way, I will take control of Fox and the fish. Since he had to he passed out. Doc
Does it-
had to Doc fell
Yeah,
asleep.
he was really tired. He was like, I'm out.
So
I'll
that's
Right on.
hold on. So that's 29 damage on the second hit. On the first hit, second attack, and then last one. All right. That's another 17. So it's only 39 46 this time. And with
Jamish.
every word, it's like, fuck. You bastard.
I hurt so bad.
I'm full of hurt.
Jamish, you might be muted. Refer to the
I
chart.
am. See the refer to the chart. I was gonna say that. All right. So, Jamesh back in. I think what he's gonna do here is trying to decide. I think he feels like it would make tactically good sense for him to try to cover this side, since Rain is over here and Pitiful's got a clear run in. And even though he'd prefer to fight Thamiel himself, he does understand battlefield tactics. He's a soldier, so he's going to take his attacks going after this first one right over here. So, let me pull this up. Alright. Firebolt,
That will
Flame
miss.
Tongue, and Flame Tongue.
That one will hit.
Alright.
I realized there was a raven in the crossfire of Sakura's beam, so
So,
it's good.
yeah, so like maybe he swings the first time and, maybe overextends as it dodges out of the way, throws the firebolt, but it goes high, but sort of almost on a scramble, hits it on the backswing with his flame
Yeah,
tongue.
you'd be surprised how quickly these empty robes seem to be able to move.
Yeah.
Almost like they're dancing away from you. Now it's their
Yeah.
turn.
Yep.
So this one's going to... They all just, pick a target and shoot this small beam from the triangle in the center of their symbol. Which does... The one that hits you, Jamesh, does
Oh,
Five.
there's no rolls. Oof.
Fives.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're DPS races. These two have decided fuck mystics.
So.
You're getting beamed by 2. You're getting beamed for 2 damage.
Yeah, the two of them that you hit that decided to shoot at you hit you for 2.
Heck.
The one that Alfana hit shoots at her. Man, all the same rolls. So much for random damage. These two are gonna go after Susano. Because he's
Quick,
the
flock of
closest.
birds that's right on top of me. Take the beams.
What is with these doubles?
Damn it.
This one's gonna go after Key.
Chill, I'm still taking my own health off.
It only did 1.
It's
This one's gonna hit Snake.
just been a problem. These things are weak. Oh, of course. Oh god, Snake's gonna die.
And that one hits Snake too.
Oh yeah, Snake, no. You're gonna piss. I'm gonna have to be like, and this is for Snake.
Does he have anything
That's
left?
when you actually crit
He
it.
has some. He's doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's at 12% battery, which is actually more equivalent to like 20%.
Okay. Hang on there. Yatsuna's coming.
Actually, he's at 25% exactly.
Don't worry, the bard will come and help you. Sigurd, these fucking cloaks just started shooting at everybody.
Burn.
Is Mike
Sigurd might be muted.
Mike.
What? Oh, it's my turn?
there? Yeah, Sigurd.
Sigurd.
Sorry, I'm not used to responding to Sigurd. I was paying attention. I just didn't
Yeah,
remember Sigurd was me. He's going to look at these big cloaks and be like, huh, just a pile of cloth and a mask? Good kindling, isn't it? And he's going to throw a spell-sculpted fireball back here to not hit anyone but Thaumiel and the 3...
Oh yeah, you've got sculpt spells.
Yes. So he's gonna cast a fireball of fucking course. And he's gonna cast that at what's the highest level he can cast?
I think it's 5th.
Yeah, it's 5th. He's
Oof.
gonna cast that at 5th level.
Burn.
Fireball, 5th level.
Fireballs.
Oh god, 4 ones? Come on, game.
Motherfucker. Well, it's still 28 damage if
Yeah.
they fail their dex save.
This is for Thaumiel.
Oh.
He passes it by 1.
the robes don't.
Ha! Well, yeah, the ropes take 28 points of damage. Thaumiel takes 14. And he just, like, gets this big fireball above his head that he's, like, weaving almost like fucking cotton candy around a goddamn stick. And he just takes it. He goes, burn like the rest of them! And just, like, throws it. Explodes. And, Namazu and, Snake, you guys just, like, feel, like, intense heat, but, like, a pocket forms around you guys of just, like, this perfect sphere.
I'd rather not be cooked.
Yeah.
Although we are delicious with soy sauce and
We are delicious with vinegar! Malt vinegar! Yay!
birds.
Caw, motherfucker.
Can we please say that? Can we please say that you did not sculpt the spell around this bird?
No, he did.
He did not. Those birds are ash.
Slowly, we are getting rid of the birds.
Well, the bird on top of right where I was, is gonna move here. This one will move here. Actually, no, the one above Key will move up straight up to this. And then the one over here will move to Thaumiel because that's the
Just
original
to pester
target.
him.
Yeah.
It's just like, I fucking hate birds. Damn you, Ronald Reagan.
So to attack Thaumiel.
Oh wow!
The bird crits.
Takes 12 fucking damage.
The birds work.
12 bird damage.
I'll pick.
I'll pick.
It's
And
like
then-
just 12 individual birds, each do 1 damage.
And then this one's gonna attack his little robe.
That will miss. They
And wait,
just,
and then-
like, that will hit.
And that's a 2d6 as they peck at the. As they do 12 pecking damage to that one too.
What is this life?
They're just like shredding. They're not pecking. These ones are like shredding at it with their claws as they swoop by. It's looking more and more like Moloch's robe as it goes.
Yeah, you see Thaumiel, who's been fucking, like, fireballed, stabbed by a fish, dwarf thrower, all this stuff, and he's just like, enough!
Can we say the birds interrupt as he says enough?
Yeah, he's like, ah! But I need to do sizes real quick. You talking shit about my ropes? Okay, 40.
Hey, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I'm about to end this man's whole career. The second it gets to Tiff's turn,
How big is that?
I'm gonna ruin him.
Oh god, these are gonna be way too big.
Oh, oh dear. I thought that's just gonna hit everyone. How dare you?
That's good enough. Yeah,
Wow.
he gets 4 of these.
Yeah, that hits everyone.
Yeah.
What are they?
This is Meteor Swarm.
That's just they can't hit you more than once, so effectively he can just hit everything for Meteor Swarm's
Yeah, he's
damage.
gonna Venn diagram the place.
Yeah, so he'll hit everything.
Now he's like, now
Can
if
he
you look at
sculpt
the
that
graph,
spell though?
Hmm?
Can he sculpt that spell though?
no, but he can take the damage.
But
Oh.
can his robes?
There's lots of circles. I looked away for a second. There's lots of circles.
We're getting Meteor Swarms.
I'm gonna say that, like, aesthetically, the robes are actually helping him cast it, but they dissipate when they do it.
Yeah, they ain't surviving.
Yeah, they're not. Gonna
So, fuck Tiff in particular. Not Tiff, but Rain in
No.
You
particular.
only get
No,
hit
no,
once.
you can only get hit by it once.
Okay, I was about to say, hold on. There's 1, 2, 3. Ah!
It doesn't matter. That's overkill for Snake is completely gone, no matter what he does.
So,
It's a
That's-
half.
Yeah, I'm
What
dead.
is-
There's nothing I can do
What
about
are with
that.
these fucking ones?
first of all, I have a couple of questions. Like, does resistance to fire cut my damage on
It'll
this
cut
in any way?
a fourth of it because half the damage is fire, half the damage is bludgeoning.
Hey, Rain, you cut a fourth of that too.
So,
What's that?
You cut
I
a
cut a
fourth of
fourth
that
of
as well
This-
because you were.
Oh,
What are
that's
these
right.
Fucking rolls.
Okay, hold on. I have to survive my dex check. It is a dex, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it should be. Which
Yeah,
you also
dex
have
saving
advantage on
throw.
because
Yes. Hold on.
you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you're.
Okay.
You
That's
take half of the fire
Oh.
and a quarter of the bludgeon.
Okay, Rawson.
Nope.
dex
no good for
save.
him. I'm pitiful.
Baby boy Celadol, who's not happy.
I'm gonna let everyone roll before I roll because I have to spam it with 3 different characters.
so hold on. It's
Pitiful.
125. I take half that.
Which is 75.
Whoa, no, it's not.
62.5. So 62.
No, 75 would have been 150. I'm sorry.
And then half of that is halved as well.
Too much math.
So I
15 less. Ish, like 15.
well, hold on. Doesn't the resistance count to the full damage? The full potential
Oh,
damage or only the
Yes,
damage you take?
I
does.
think.
Okay,
They
so
probably
it would
should've rolled.
effectively be half of that damage. So I take 20. Okay.
Yeah, I think the way we can explain this, though, is that's a lot of damage!
That.
Well, even with my resistances, that still takes Jamesh out.
Yeah, Tiff is
Okay.
down.
And Pitiful, it depends on if he made the saving
fact-
throw. 'Cause if he made the saving throw, he takes
Oh.
nothing.
Pitiful might
No,
just
in
take
fact,
nothing.
Tiff
What
is
did-
dead.
Pitiful, which one? Pitiful takes no damage. Pitiful just avoided a fucking meteor swarm.
Wait, how did? Oh, evasion.
Hey,
It's all up to you now.
that's not Rain. That's actually Yatsuna.
Yes, Yatsuna doesn't
That
make it.
that that. Oh, she doesn't get advantage on Dex.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, she's just fucking dead then, because you dealt twice her health and damage.
Suffer.
Fuck off,
damage.
Brian! Fuck you! Fuck
Susanna's
you
not-
so much!
Fucking Christ, I hate mystics.
Susanna doesn't outright die, but he is down for the count.
Yeah, Tiff is outright dead.
Yeah, you just.
All right, Snake.
Moloch is
Saladol
also out.
is dead.
Snake doesn't survive at all. Snake is literally obliterated. Mess.
And
Yeah,
Rostam is
Jamesh
also
goes
dead.
down.
Just gonna delete Snake real
Someone
quick.
wanted to.
What was
all
the
right, hey,
DC on
you need
that?
to start rolling for
19.
him and all his buddies.
They
he
don't
takes
live.
the damage. He takes the damage, but he had the hit points to survive. They're all
Yeah,
What
fucking
about all his
dead.
buddies?
Yeah, everyone's unconscious or dead.
except
Um,
for
except for
Rain.
Except for
And
Pitiful
Pitiful.
and Sakura.
Oh wait, what about? Did you roll for Doc and the Fish Boy?
Yeah, they're
Wait,
not happy.
did the Fish Boy succeed?
No wait. Oh fuck! I didn't roll for Fishy. I did not
He
roll
has
for the king.
he has evasion, so if he succeeds, he's still alive. Oh,
Tiff,
No!
where are you? Tiff, where are you?
The fish
God.
doesn't
Right here.
survive.
No, you still have the wish spell, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm dead. I can't make wish. I can't use
Well,
that.
yes,
item
but
as a
there is
reaction.
someone who might not be dead that can
Don't.
use it.
Oh God, no! Fuck! I had a great way to kill him.
picks up the dagger.
He can
I wish
only
I was creative.
No.
You can't turn back time with it though.
no,
He can only
but-
revive one of us.
No, don't worry. It's not fucked.
We
Because-
used a blessing.
We
Peter-
used the Ketter's
Peter's
thing.
blessing
Peter's crown.
is going to go off. But for those of you who are not dead,
Mm-hmm.
how are the not deads or unconscious feeling?
I would say that
Oh my
Pitiful
God.
looks right over at Sakura. And what is it? Is Rain still up too?
Yes, Rain
Oh.
is actually came out not too terribly out of that with the resistance. Otherwise, she would have died.
And
Jeez.
for once, I'm actually going to do an evil laugh. As you see Thamiel standing there, Also, fuck these birds in particular. Get off my
Oh, I need to
back.
roll for that.
The birds are dead. Just deal with it.
But they have evasion.
No.
A fucking meteor landed directly on top of each of them.
That's exactly what happened. The meteors fell on all 4 birds.
Yeah, but,
Rocks fell. Everyone died.
Except the monk.
except for the fucking mystic. But you see like Thamiel just throw his head back.
Pitiful would probably say, "Nothing good ever comes of the gods," and the only thing he holds to, good or evil, is family, and this guy just took his family, so run over a flurry of blows.
Oh yeah, everyone else is gone between you and him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just
look,
like,
there's still multiple turn. Oh, never mind.
No, not really.
boom, boom,
Going to kill you.
boom, boom. All right.
Even if you succeed now, It will be nothing.
He doesn't realize that the mother can bring us back, motherfucker.
So
Not
how many
all of
those,
us.
How many of those hit?
The first two do.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's not in his. He's not on his steroids, so the third one hits too.
Okay. Let me see. So that's. There's that. There's that. And there's that.
If you guys can figure out a way to bring me back without using that wish, I can definitively beat Thaumiel in one turn.
You are destined for naught but oblivion.
And
How dead are you?
I am actually dead.
that's 19, 20.
Like, dealt more than
29,
her
30,
like, entire hit points.
32 points of damage. So.
Yeah, he's not doing too great himself. But he's still up. Because he
Yeah.
did just nuke himself.
Yeah, well.
Well, it's Sakura's turn,
Oh,
so.
wait.
Sakura's gonna
hold
end
on.
the
Oh, hold on.
Guess what? I forgot. No, I probably don't have any movement left after charging up there. Never mind. I can't disengage at this point. Go ahead, Sakura.
Go ahead, end this fight.
Sakura Rain.
One breaks the game and the other one feels the pain.
Wait, Sakura, can you polymorph?
She doesn't need polymorph.
Restore life.
Whoa.
As an action, you touch one creature.
Yes! What is this bullshit I see on my screen?
I need to get my turn off, guys. I fucking can do this. I can do this, guys.
Rain is next, and then you. So.
Holy shit, guys! I'm so excited. I have the wombo.
Wombo combo. Well, Rain might end it. We'll see.
Yeah, Rain's gonna attack, and then the Keter's Crown thing was gonna happen, but I want to see what your thought is first.
Yeah.
You took everything from me. He won't be laughing. Or let me just hit him in the middle of a laugh. Right in the face.
Guys,
How does it
Okay,
feel?
that's 16.
Yeah, you like see him just still smiling at you, even as like the hammer smashes into him. And he's like, "How does it feel? I want to know."
Oh, that one missed.
He deftly dodges it on the backswing as it Mjolnir's back.
That's a crit though.
Oh, please tell me when he says, "Tell me how it feels, I want to know." You say something fucking witty and then crit him.
Can we stay on its way back?
It feels a bit like this. Okay, let's just roll the damage on that. It's okay. 31 damage plus the extra damage die that we're gonna get here.
It's like you didn't miss in the first place.
Well, let's see. Oh wow, that was terrible roll. Okay, so that's 31, 37 plus the 20. That's 57. Yeah, 57 damage.
Ow. Tiff.
Tiff, with her new life, spits out a small amount of blood, looks around and sees her fallen comrades. She says,
Everybody's
Bye.
dead or knocked out.
yeah,
yeah, like
Right.
maybe we get that dramatic scene that like
yeah,
you see like
across
John
the
Mash
battlefield.
like fucking down. You see it like half crushed. You see like Alfana like on fire on the side, and the only ones left standing are like Rain panting, with like looking pissed off with the hammer, and
So,
Pitiful drunkenly weaving in front of Thaumiel.
so I worked out the action economy, and I can do this because casting Wish from this sword counts as a swift action. So, she picks herself up a little bit, She says in the strongest voice she can muster, "By the Mother's light, you irredeemable monster, I swear, you will not seek the light, so the light will come to you!" And she holds up the luck blade, and she is going to cast Feeble Mind.
Ooh, what that?
So, you blast a
Oh,
creature.
no.
You blast the mind of a creature that you can see within range, attempting to shatter its intellect and personality. Target takes 4d6 psychic damage and must make an intelligence saving throw. Upon a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma scores become 1. The creature can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. I don't care what you rolled, I'm using the 6 on that. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against this spell. If it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell ends. I don't give a fuck about 30 days from now, though.
Yeah, it works.
So-
You see him, like, his cackling, and then there's, like,
But-
this like, pause as we see, like, the bolt of magic going right through
I'm
his
not
head.
done, though, because I still have action economy, James.
I know, I was just adding to what we were saying.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying. Tiff stands up using the blade to steady herself, begins to walk forward, and she is going to cast Polymorph. I do not give a fuck what you roll. She is using that 7.
That's fine.
And she is going to turn him into a rat. And that is going to be... And then she's going to look at Pitiful and go, "Pitiful, quick! Grab him!"
Okay. Did he actually get turned into a rat?
There's no way he can't.
Yeah, he can't use his. I don't know if he. I don't think he
He
can use
cannot.
his legendary resistance.
He cannot.
Okay.
He has
Yeah.
to be minded.
I guess Pitiful will try to grab the rat.
Yeah,
I
the
need to
rat's
make some kind of roll.
not really doing anything.
Yeah, because it's feeble-minded.
Oh.
So,
It's a drooling rat.
It's
Yes.
intelligence and charisma are 1.
His instinct would be to kill it, but he was specifically told to grab it.
yeah,
So
and she's like, "Make sure that that rat survives." And she's gonna walk up, and she's going to press on her. She's going to. Does she have a way to contact the Sephiroth in any
Well,
way?
By this time, that's when you turn and you see. Actually, we cut away for a second, if that's all right.
Yeah.
And we go back to the tower in Sanctuary, and we see Keter sitting there, staring off into the middle distance. And then he just looks up with this sudden realization, walking towards a balcony. He throws open the doors, and, like, we see Bina and Chakma, like, walking over, confused. Like, "What are you doing, brother?" He just looks at both of them and says, "The dream must end." And then he disappears in a flash of light, and Tiff, you see Keter beside you.
I pulled out my hand for Pitiful to give me the rat.
Oh yeah, he'll hand over. And he kind of looks at you curiously, like, "What are you gonna do with this fucking thing now?"
She takes it in her hand and kind of looks at it, and even strokes its head and goes, "It's a shame that I had to come to this." And she just hands it to Keter.
He takes it and he says, "Once I dreamed that I was one that became two. But now I realize what it meant when we first met. That which was sundered must be made whole." And you see him just crush the rat in his hands as he disappears in a flash of light as well.
And I
Both of
think
them
Pitiful-
just disappear.
I think Pitiful actually says, "Arr, he killed Captain Jimmy."
Oh no! That's really appropriate, but also.
And then you see Thaumiel's mask had fallen off when he was transformed, as it, like,
Mhm.
gives this unearthly howl and shatters.
Tiff looks across the battlefield. She looks at all of her friends. And she
All my
looks at
friends are
Rain.
dead. All my friends
Yeah.
are dead.
Rain is immediately drops her weapon and goes to Yatsuna.
Tiff is stunned. She's shell shocked at this point. She's like, I don't even know what to think. All of my friends have died. And like, you know, fuck.
I think
All this, and it wasn't enough.
Pitiful just kind of looks around and reiterates again, nothing good ever comes of the gods. And takes a big drink.
To add to the emotion, Tiff, as you're walking by, you hear somebody coughing.
Who is it?
Celadol.
I walk over to Celadon and I'm like, Celadol, are you okay? Speak to me.
He just looks over at you. He's like, it's so cold.
No.
Yeah, Tiff is going to go and hug fucking Celadol.
He's like, just remember, a smile better suits a hero.
Yeah, fucking.
And then
Yeah,
he
Tiff
just
cries.
gets limp
Easy.
in your arms.
Yeah, Tiff is definitely crying. There's like, at this point, that was what broke her.
And we cut away from that as we like hear that howl that the mask made. And now we're just in this empty blackness as we see Thamiel as he was before he was ratified. Ha ha ha. Looking around in this blackness. And then it slowly turns into this garden. Just a calm garden, the babbling brook and stream. And he looks around with like tensed up shoulders and sneering, his mask cracked in half. We can actually see his eyes underneath it, his hood fallen back. He's just like, what is this? I demand you release me. And he's like, and then we hear another voice, and it's Keter says, this was how it was meant to be, brother. He looks over at Keter, who's just standing there. You. All of this is your fault. Mother and father. And you picked her over me. I didn't mean to pick anybody. But for what it is worth, my brother, I am sorry. And I forgive you. And he wraps his arms around Thamiel, who we see trying to hold that sneer. But the camera zooms in as we can see a tear running down his face. And he hugs his brother back. And there's this blinding white light that fills this room. As before you emerges a true angel, speaking with both of their voices, who says, so this is the passion of our ascension. Two made one.
Is that in front of us?
Yeah.
Tiff looks up with like just tears streaming down her face,
And this
kind
is
of
like
awestruck.
your stereotypical archangel with like golden armor and the flowing curling hair, the cherubic
sword.
face and the wings.
Rain is not paying attention to any of this. She is holding the broken body of the one person that was able to help turn her life around.
Yeah, the new angel
Mhm,
walks
mhm.
over, kind of surveying the place. All of this born of our own pain. It is not the way of the world. We might be able to undo what hath been done. But
You can?
There must be a sacrifice.
Anything, I'll do it.
One must take our former place amongst the tower. We will not ask this of you now.
There's no need for discussion. I'll do it.
Calm thyself, for this is a duty that will bind thee to the ends of time. But for now, in the Mother's radiance, and with the Father's blessing, we shall undo that which hath been broken. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. And he clasps his hands together, and there's this bright light. Make Sigurd take the spot. Hold on. No, that's not what I wanted. The mother's not there this time, but you're all of you, even those of you who don't have the blessing, are at the base of the crystal. Alive again.
Yeah, I think this is kind of one of those deals where Jamesh is really fucking. He's looking around like it. It's that thing where it's like they would have meteors and people burning.
Tiff has this look on her face, and she says, "I think I understand now." And
you hear in your arms, "Yep, crushing my neck."
Oh, Tiff lets go of of Celadol, and gives him a warm smile. Is like, "Glad you're back, old friend."
I feel like I've been hit by a meteor.
You were.
I think we all were. And he kind of looks around. Pitiful doesn't say a word because he literally did not get hit with a fucking meteor.
That and Pitiful is probably distracted by the greatest of shinies.
Well, yeah. Oh, he's just kind of staring at the crystal like.
Yeah.
And the angel is looking around, contented, feeling just. You can just look at him. He's just like happy.
Wow. I was trying to say like Susano and Key wake up. Susano blushes, rolls away, sees Snake, and runs to Snake. Snake.
She just shakes her head.
I don't get a license plate on that thing.
A license plate?
Yeah. Did it work? What happened?
Rawson just like rolls over, and he's like, "Of course, I die next to the necromancer," and just gives you this cheeky grin.
Aye. Ain't no one of us ever. Ain't no one of us you die at least once.
Sigurd's
Tiff,
probably, like,
go ahead.
Sigurd's probably actually like a little upset. He's like, I died in a fire.
There'll always be another fire.
Perhaps you can explain what has happened, why we are all back, if indeed we are alive again.
I may explain, if thou will allow us. long ago, when we were born, we were two halves of one whole. And now, after all that time, two hath become one, as it should be. And with our power, we turned back the time of the damage that we had done, as far as we could. But we could not save everyone, merely you. It is a sadness that we could not save others.
What does that mean?
All of those brave souls who died that you might stop us, and all of those worlds consumed by our hate, hath still passed on.
Oh. Susano looks sad.
Was there anyone that survived the battle?
Rawson's like, well, right before we came, we ordered a retreat. We lost a lot of good men and women, but more living than dead.
Then their sacrifices, were they in vain then, or did they serve purpose?
Without the guidance of mine darker half, then who shall lead our fallen brethren?
Tiff looks and says, so we've just been pawns in this battle between two halves, never quite making a full...
Unbeknownst to even them. For no half could know the act of the whole. Thaumiel believed that what he did was right, just as Kita believed that his inaction was not indolence, but would serve to prevent exasperating his brother. But all of you, were it not for your actions, were it not for your want for redemption, to save what could be saved, then who knows how far the destruction might have gone.
And what's to prevent this from happening again?
That which hath been sundered had been made whole. I am no longer Keter or Thaumiel.
Then who are you?
I am who I am. I am Ein Sof.
All right. Then where does that leave all of us?
Our dark brethren still haunt the worlds. Doubtless, they will still seek to bring back our father. But you all have shown the determination and the strength to stand against them.
So you're saying we're going to have to do this again?
Sadly, nothing is ever simple. But that which is worth doing is worth dying for. Is it not?
Yes, but I've made the trip twice now. I'm just wondering how many more times I have to die before this is finished for good.
Tiff looks at you and nods, same here.
like there's this practical level that's coming out here. Yeah, this is all well and good, but I fucking died for this twice. You gonna ask me to die again?
With fortune at thy side, mayhap there will be no more bloodshed. But if
that
the
should be... Sorry.
if the darkness dares to rear its head again, wouldst with all of these stand against it, hand in hand?
Aye.
I don't see as we have much choice. They already probably hate us from what we've done here today. And the sacrifices of those who have lost their lives must be meant to be worth something.
Then it will be. Go. Return home. You have earned this rest. But remember our bargain. One amongst you must take our place. For without a guide, the tower is no more. And that's when you see Celadol step forward, and he looks at, like, Tiff, Elthana, and Susanna. He's like, I'll do it.
No, Celadol, you've got more to live for than that.
Look, the world needs people like Tiff, because she's the one who could inspire people to fight. It needs people like Elthana, because who's going to fix the world when it's all done? It needs people like you, Rain, because
Who's gonna hit shit?
I've never seen anything so terrifying but so inspiring than the fact that, well, you came back from the dark. And besides, this is my choice that I want to make.
Tiff says, I second this nomination.
And
Actually, hold on a minute. Did Tiff have an aha moment, James?
Yes.
Okay, Tiff kind of like looks at Celadol, and then like she closes her eyes, and her hair kind of goes back a little bit, as it does with premonitions, and then she opens her eyes, and she just gives Celadol a knowing smile and says, I think that you'll be perfect for the job.
I hope.
Well, Tiff says so.
And
Don't really know
Jamesh,
much about it.
well, you're at least a bit more good-hearted than most that could have taken the position. He just kind of, literally looks at him like, yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't really know much else to be like, yeah, you're a nice guy. You're probably not going to fuck it up.
No,
You know?
I mean, that
Yeah, it's-
shade at Rain.
Rain is still
Yeah.
kind of like on whatever's the ground holding Yatsuna, who's probably awake at
Yeah,
this
she's
point,
just
but
like-
it doesn't matter.
She's just staring at you like, let me go.
Maybe in a minute.
Yeah, you're way too strong. You're a scary barbarian.
Almost lost you once. Let me hold you just a little bit longer before I lose you again.
OTP.
I ship it.
Rain Suna.
I second the ship.
Rain Suna. Oh,
I
God.
third it.
Nice.
But
Yeah, like, before he goes, like, Celadol, like, leans down and he just crushes you, Tiff, in a hug.
oh, I fucking try and crush him back with a hug.
And he's
Just
gonna...
like,
he's just like,
Celadol, I need you to promise me something.
yeah?
Just make sure that you have the same timing that you've had before. You'll understand what I mean. And she like claps him on the back.
And he, like, gives everyone just this bear hug. He'll even chase Moloch down if he has to.
Jamesh won't accept a hug, but he will hold his hand out for like a warrior's clasp.
He takes the warrior's clasp, and then he hugs you. He tricked you. You've been
Yeah,
tricked.
like Jamesh pretty much shoves him off almost immediately. Like, that's a little bit more than. That's a little bit too much there. You know,
Sue, Daddy.
When he hugs Elthana, she just whispers in his ears, "See you soon."
Ooh.
Aw.
Oh.
He just looks at Althana like she just was like, bacon chicken crisps. Like, okay, that's good, but I don't know. But yeah. And he like looks at all of you and he's like trying not to cry. He's like, thank you all, my inspirations, my heroes.
We give him player inspiration.
Yeah. Don't forget about us, kid. We're not gonna forget about you.
Never. Not even
And if you
I
die, I swear I'm gonna go down wherever you went, and I'm gonna kick your ass and drag you back up here.
Susanna's like, I'll come visit. I mean, like, everyone's acting like we're never gonna see him again. He's like, I'll swing by. We're friends. I'll come by and say what's up.
And he reaches out and takes Einsoff's hand, and like he bows his head to everybody as the two disappear. And what's everybody do when they like blink and are like, "Whoa, we're back in Refuge"?
Pitiful really just sort of no-sells it, turns around, looks at Susano, tugs on his sleeve and says, another round for the funny buddy, and starts pointing at the fucking tavern.
Yeah, you're like outside of town on a hill that's overlooking Sanctuary.
Alcoholics, am I right?
Sounds like,
Moloch,
I think
lay
you
down.
deserve a drink. Let's go.
Moloch's gonna lay.
What'd you say, Moloch?
I said Moloch's gonna lay down. Simple as that.
Tiff looks over at Rawson and says, Rawson?
He looks over at you just sitting on this hill. It's just after sunrise. Everything's still a little damp.
I know this is unconventional, but, I think I know the result of my trial. I could use someone to help me move my stuff.
I don't think we're getting rid of you that easy.
Tiff says, I still have a lot to do. That trip into the woods, that a temporary solution to a long-term problem.
Wow. I feel
You'll
bad
know
for
where
all
I
the-
am.
I feel bad for all those squirrels, because wherever you go, it seems trouble follows.
Well, I'll try and make sure that trouble stays at and doesn't follow back. But you'll know where I'm at if you need.
And you'll know where we are.
Yeah, and Tiff's just gonna start walking towards town, whistling that waltz that she always plays whenever she casts Prestidigitation.
Yeah. What does everybody else do? You're on this very pretty hill with the wind gently blowing and the flowers.
I should probably let go now, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. And then promptly falls over asleep.
Yeah, Yotsuna gets up and like adjusts her dress and then is like leans down, picks you up, and basically holds you like a baby.
Ship it.
Aww.
Cute. Looks at everybody who's giving her weird looks like, what? No one else was going to do it.
Jomesh probably interjects and goes, probably not. And then turns and starts walking towards the fucking sanctuary.
That's not very nice. That's not very cash money of you.
Well, this is the thing. Jomesh is not always a nice guy. he's kind of a dick sometimes.
You don't say.
Rip.
If you've ever wondered what a snake would look like if it was a puppy, that's kind of what you're seeing right now. Susanna's walking off with Pitiful. Snake is like rubbing up against Susano, like really,
She's
really
right
like
with
"Oh."
you.
Yeah, it's like I almost lost you.
She's walking with you, kind of like, I think we need to talk about what happened. Because I don't know what happened just back there.
He turns really red. And
She means the crystal, but you're think
Yep,
of something else.
It's completely different.
What's Althana do?
She just looks at Sakura and says, "We should go check up on Titania and the rest of them and help them rebuild their forest."
Aww.
Did Berger make it?
Hmm?
Did Berger make it?
You don't know. Probably. Lanier's walking with you and Yatsuna, and like off in the distance we hear Uriger just yelling something, and he just turns around and starts walking off the other way. And then we see, like, it's off in the distance, we see her chasing after him. Yelling something like, "It's been 3 hours, you fucking little..."
Perfect.
And I think that leaves just,
Pitiful. No, pitiful.
No, pitiful.
Moloch. You're on this very nice hill. The flowers, the grass, all these other things necromancers hate.
Yeah.
Looking out over the city, or the town, just after sunrise.
Another thing most necromancers hate.
I mean, directly after he lays down for a bit, clearly, because, I mean, it's not every day that people die. I mean, it is, but it's not every day they come.
Not everybody comes back.
Unless you're this party. But I think the next time anyone sees him, he's probably mumbling about preparations to make.
Huh.
And then that's about it,
Yeah, we see the camera pick up and swoop gently away from the hill, off towards the tower, and it's not our tower, but like it's the same tower, same tower, different place.
Yeah.
And inside we see the stranger looking through his mirror. He has his head down, the smile on his face, reaches to the glass, the crystal mirror, and puts his hand on it. And then the camera transitions around to the other side, and we see the same hand on the mirror, and it moves over, and it's Celadol. And then we hear the stranger just say, "Yeah, I guess the game's afoot. We got a lot to learn. But don't worry. You'll do just fine. They all will." Tear.
It was selling all along.
Das Ende.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say it was like gonna pan
Yeah.
over and Defender was gonna be sitting next to him. And I was like, oh, but then you did that, and I was like, oh, it's even better.
Yeah.
And we pan away from the tower, looking up at the swirling starscape above it. And then in flowery silver script it just says, "The end."
Fiend.
Nice.
And
James,
I
everybody-
think that deserves a clap, a round of
James,
applause.
I gotta say,
Nice.
excellent
Bravo,
job.
bravo.
Excellent
Bravo.
job, James.
Everybody, that's the end of Season 1 of Realms of Refuge.
Oh god, I can't take more seasons of people dying.
We'll get a break. We'll get a break.
Come back
No, the
next
next-
time.
Yeah, the next game we're doing on Tuesdays for a while, we're already dead, so it doesn't matter.
That is true.
Next time you see these folks, they'll be going through some tough times. It's the second act. Of course they're gonna go through some tough times.
Oh
But
yeah.
Well,
there's gonna be more revelations. We're gonna get a whole new group of people. And we're gonna get all of these really sweet moments like this last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be great. But from now, I just wanted to say that this was the first, the first game I ever DM'd that went long term, like more than 5 sessions. And I couldn't have done it without my great players, so I thank every one of you for being such good players and such good characters.
Don't make me cry.
I'm already crying, man.
It's getting all fucking sappy in here. Maybe we should do some wrap-ups.
I like sappy, damn it, but let's go to Gunner to start us off.
Oh boy. Hey guys. My name's Cyrus Smith. Yeah, I'm not emotional. You're emotional.
Bad day
So,
for rain. As
it was a
it's raining.
It was a
Crying, it's raining.
Yeah, you're right. It is raining. Yeah, no. You just saw me playing for the last time for a little while. Rain, the gnome barbarian, or is she a halfling? I don't remember anymore.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter. Playing Rain, and finally, we're done killing things, at least for a little while. Until next time. You can also catch me on Thursdays playing Heracles, the paladin, who wants to not be messing with politics anymore. Can we just agree that killing things with weapons is better than shouting at gnomes and threatening to drop them out of windows? And then pissing off dwarves. Forgot about that. You can also catch me on, let's see, I'm planning for, so Saturday is Spark of Fate, yes?
Yes.
Okay, this Saturday is going to be playing Mulch, the dwarf who doesn't know how non-wartime economies work. And this Sunday, I believe, I will be running another episode of Earth, another timeline, try and sync up off weeks with Doc's game, and get that rolling just kind of on its own, and leave Black Box Theater open to other things. So I think that's it for this week.
Alright, let's move on to tech.
Hi, it's your local tech sport, and I've been playing Moloch, the necromancer who is on the receiving end of death this time. That's a thing. So yeah. And then on Thursdays, I play Jonathan the Shadowcaster. And then on Juxtaposed Hijinks Sundays, I play the Protection Domain Cleric Quentin Beck, if you get the reference on the name, good for you. And on Earth and Other Timeline Sundays, I play Bricks and Belbar, the gnome with a Brooklyn accent. And I think that's all I do. I don't remember.
Let's move on to Brian.
If you don't mind, I'd rather go last this time.
I'm more than happy to allow that. Let's move on to Jesta then.
Okay. Hi there. I am the Just King Zerat, and you can find me here on Monday nights where I run the Fire Strike, my favorite group of space pirates and space terrorists, and, well, just absolute craziness. You've seen me here for Realms of Refuge as either Jamesh Karit, the Fire Genocide Eldritch Knight, or Pitiful, the Drunken Master Kinku Monk. Looking forward to down the road a ways when we do get to do season 2. We've got other things coming up, and you can also I will let the people appropriate to that talk about. And you can catch me here for Spark of Fate, where I play Grunum the Gutfisher, the Tundra Orc Storm Herald Barbarian, who's just insanely effective in combat for whatever reason. Damn barbarians. Or on Justice Grab Bag, where you can see me running our Apocalypse World campaign of Flesh and Fire, or doing some superhero stuff with Faulty Comics Presents, or, hey, for those of you out there who like the truly ridiculous, for Legion Championship Wrestling, whereupon, yes, a role-playing game about being professional wrestlers. It's super meta, it's super crazy, it's super fun. I like running it, and we'll, maybe you should tune in sometime. You can also catch me, I swear, sometimes on a blue moon. Well, on my other channel is Zerat, where I do video games and what have you. And I think I will kick this one down along the line.
And that'll go down the line to Daniel.
Oh, gotcha, me. Sup, everyone? I'm Daniel, Assassin McNasty 69. You call me a Susano Wild, the ranger with a snake, who is very, very bashful right now. I do want to point out, I did a really new thing on my sheet. So like on all my 4 traits, I added new ones, and since he kind of overcame his old flaw, I added in a new flaw. I kind of updated it since we're going into a new season. If anyone else has stuff they might be able to do to theirs, you can catch me. I think this Thursday we're doing a Halloween special. Mike will talk about that. And then on Fridays for Brian's games with Steel and Magic as Avros, the arcane mechanic gun mage. This Saturday will be Spark of Fate, which is also going to be a spooktacular episode. I hope I can enthrall you all and give you a little fright. That'll be fun. You can catch me on Sundays for Doc's games, Juxtapose Hijinks as Gideon's Sunborn, the ranger with a glowing glaive, who, as just like every other ranger I'd play, apparently can't land a single hit. Like, it's a challenge. I'm attackingly challenged. And I guess for the other Sunday games, I'm gonna try to be in those because I don't really do much else on Sundays. That'll be fun. Don't know what I'll be playing yet. But on opposing Saturdays, whenever Jess has his grab bag, I'm usually there for if it's the wrestling, championship wrestling, which I always say it, but it's so fun. Oh my god, I can't wait till I can be Bearer the Boulder again. Otherwise, for Faulty Comics Presents, I'm playing Kingfisher, the wheelchair-bound telekinetic, which does not know how to fight crime yet. Oof. And then I might show up once in a while for other like random things he does. And yeah, I think that's all my games. They've gotten cut down a little bit with this ending. I have more free time. I might work on some stuff.
And that leads us over to Mike.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mike. Also known as Win 5 Get 1 Free. You've caught me tonight playing Tiff to Libre. Someone who has had a very satisfying arc for me, and I'm very happy with the way that the character has gone. I'm very happy with the way this campaign has gone. Honestly, it's been a trip, This week, you can catch me where I'll be doing my final send-off, which will be me running my Thursday night Halloween one-shot, which will be a Call of Cthulhu game. You'll see some familiar faces around there. Really, all I really have to say is that on this hiatus, I'm gonna miss all you guys. I'm gonna miss the fans. I'm gonna miss everybody. But I'm really excited to get back into it whenever I'm done with it. But I had a blast in this campaign, absolutely thoroughly, and I'll kick it down the road.
And lastly, that does put it up to Brian.
Yes. I have control music.
Yay.
Ooh,
Why
that
do I
sounds
hear
horrible.
boss music?
Yeah, I know, right?
The session's not over, guys. We're fighting Sakura.
Oh, you would not win. I can't do some DM bullshit for that.
Oh, please, she's not that bad.
Gang up on her, she'll just turn tiny and leave.
Basically. We gone. Anyway, before I do my sign off, we're going to do a little scene here. It's a late November night. It's cold. But it's snow falling. and a lone figure is walking down a side street in a major city. And for some reason, they keep looking over their shoulders, left then right. Stops for a bit, looks left and right again. Tries to shake off this feeling. Then they decide, I'm just going to take this side